button. Hit the button, show. Hit the button, yo. Chasing pseudo, yo. There they go. We killing pseudo, though. Hit the button, show. Where them niggas go? They running, yo. It's the hit the button show. Where the pseudo go? They running, yo. Just hit the button, yo. Where the pseudos go? They thought the killers putting on a show, though. That's how it goes. It about what you know, and that'll show. But where they go? Pseudos running, yo. Pseudo killers in this bitch. Hit the button. Hit the button, show. Hit the button, yo. Chasing pseudo, yo. There they go. We killing pseudo, though. Hit the button, show. Where them niggas go? They running, yo. It's the hit the button show. Where the pseudo go? They running, yo. Just hit the button, yo. Where the pseudos go? They thought the killers putting on a show, though. That's how it goes. It about what you know, and that'll show. But where they go? Pseudos running, yo. Pseudo killers in this bitch.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woohoo-wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's God killing the house. And I come to do what I got to do, and I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Bobby banging this bitch. Man, y'all know what it is. All day, every day. Look, check this out, man. This is what we not doing. We're not actually sitting up in here having a conversation and then throw slick stuff out our mouth and then cry like a bitch when somebody call you on it. That's what we not doing. We definitely not doing that. You can hide and scam and play the wild game any kind of way you want to do it. Because that's just what you do, Jabari. But we ain't doing that. We either going to keep it cordial or we're going to do the damn thing. We not playing this little fake in-between game. That ain't what it is. I'm letting everybody know. Don't play with me. Play with your kids, play with your grandkids. Play with your mother and play with your father. And then act like you don't know what you do. Nah, bro, we ain't doing that, man. And I ain't listening to nobody try to act like they don't know what Jabari be doing. Come on, man. This man spent 3 hours avoiding the damn debate with Tahuti. The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Never doing it. Not playing with it. I ain't doing it. Y'all can go play with that. Let me get this straight here, man. Craziest thing ever, yo. Nope. So I think at the end of the day, man, it's frustrating. It's like you're in an insane asylum and the patient's trying to run an insane asylum. And the head patient is the head pseudo and call itself a daggone professor. I feel this to be the real issue. It's crazy. So I'm never playing with that. So if you're in conversation with me, just keep it where it's supposed to be, yo. Keep the conversation cordial. Keep it as professional as possible, cracks and jokes. But all those references to men being a certain way, I ain't going. I ain't calming down. I ain't going. They need to figure that out over there, yo, because I ain't going. Mm-mm. And I think it's important to continue to show how a person avoids being real. This man promotes fake authority on a regular basis. Just like that debate. The topic was very basic. Yeah. He took the topic, he tried to play the fake authority. So I want to bring out some of these things on this wild game this man plays, yo. I'm gonna drop the link in the daggone in the chat. I'm talking about inside the server. This. Oh, let me see. Thank you, man. Jump on. For a minute, man. Let me ease my way through, find one of these videos, man. Now, a daggone being, a being means to be. And I don't know what world they living in. Beings walk and talk. They're beings. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Beings ain't literal. They just. All right, nigga, double talk, people, y'all. Hold on, let me find this real quick. Get to this channel right here, man. Get this, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me show y'all something real. I'm gonna show you this real quick. Let me show you what's crazy. Now all of a sudden, there's definitely a few things going on, man. Hold on, let me see. I think I want to use this analysis right here by Donald Redford, right? I'm just going to show y'all this real quick. And give me some time to find the video. Man, grown men don't talk to grown men like that, yo. So let me show y'all this. I ain't never in my life grew up around a bunch of men playing it that way. Never seen it before. So take a look at this, man. I think it's important to frame any discussion when talking about religion on a continent or Africa. You have to frame it within its cultural context. You have to frame it based off what the people ideas were, how they felt about it. You have to give them room to believe, man. Even if we think it to be ridiculous, that's our opinion. And even if we don't believe it, it's our opinion. We don't have to believe it to make a scholarly reference to traditional African spirituality. This is one of the most ridiculous things. It's almost like we're in an insane asylum somewhere where a person can just literally say anything and all of a sudden it makes sense. It doesn't make sense for an anthropologist. And this is an example. It doesn't make sense for an anthropologist to go into a traditional African village, dig up some anthropology, find some finds, talk to the people, and the people say they believe that tree is God, no matter how ridiculous you think it is. You don't have to believe the people that said they feel like the tree is their great ancestor, the great one, because the tree has always been in a village and they bury their ancestors in that area, and that tree grew from the nutrients from their ancestors. They believe it to be the great one. Anthropologists will write down the reports. They will put it in literature, in books, and in papers with sources, and put it out to the public. The public then can't say, well, he don't believe that. That's exactly what Jabari continues to do over and over. It's a scam for the ignorant. Reggie does not have to believe that the Neteru are literal for the people in the Nile Valley 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,500 BCE to believe it. And the fact that a person is acting like a daggone quote unquote professor is ridiculous at this point. No professor would say such a thing. Nobody does that. These Africans did believe these things. So I bring to you the Pharaoh Akhenaten. Sometimes he's charged with bringing monotheism to the world. No matter what you think in your mind, this man literally thought that the sun was his father, the father of the heavens, and he was the son on earth. He was the king on earth, the son of God. He literally thought that Aten was God. And I mean literally, to the point where he broke away from the rest of the daggone traditions. And for people to stand up here and act like they don't understand that, it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. And then for a person to say, well, Unc, you don't believe that? Nigga, I don't got to believe it. It's not on me. The onus is not on me to believe it. That's not the conversation. That's a trick. And the man says it over and over again. I just got tired of it, man. I just can't take it. I admit when I can take someone, I can't take it. And then he avoids real confrontation in a debate with a person he know can get with. He avoids that. Oh, we all agree. We agree. I don't have to do it. He not going to take that debate with Tahuti. And for 2 hours, this man flam played it as a being, the sentient being it is. It ain't that. It that. What in the hell, man? What are we doing, yo? He takes the fun out of everything. It's supposed to be fun conversation, and this man pressed that button and then look shocked when he says something wild out of his mouth and don't understand why you react like that. Men get mad. That don't mean they on a period. That don't mean they in what do you say? I can't even think right now. I'm so upset with this man for playing with me. It's the craziest thing ever, man. And do all that to distract the audience from the conversation in hand. Man, you can't believe that the Egyptian Netta or Egyptian gods beings walked on earth. You just had a whole damn debate saying they wasn't literal. So why you wouldn't take a debate with a man that says, hey, the deities walked on earth? What is going on? I can tell you what's going on, man. It's called New Age religion, where the Egyptians don't believe, where everything is metaphysical, where everything is symbolic, where nothing is literal. Spiritual powers, forces, that's what's going on. And people can't even see it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Aten, a pharaoh who broke away from traditions. He did what his ancestor did. He worshiped gods that he felt was literal at times. But this particular man thought it was literal. I'm going to make my case. Get out of here. Let me get you what these scholars write about it. I just want to do this part right here. That's the whole hymn. I don't know who the hell he was talking to. I wonder who he was talking to. He was just looking at the thing, just talking. And I'm just trying to figure out how come the Christians can, why the Christians allowed to have a God that's literal, yo? Is it some kind of trick? They can have a God that's literal to walk the earth, but Lord knows if the Egyptians do it, they can't do it. They ain't mean it that way. They ain't. What are we doing? I mean, y'all got to be able to catch that. Let's read Redford's work. Redford argued that while Akhenaten called himself the son of the sun disk and acted as the chief mediator between God and creation, kings for thousands of years before Akhenaten's time had claimed the same relationship and priestly role. However, Akhenaten's case may be different. Though the emphasis placed on the Heavenly Father and the Son relationship, Akhenaten described himself as thy son who came forth from thy limbs, thy child, the eternal Son that came forth from the sun disk, and thy only Son that came forth from thy body. The close relationship between the Father and the Son is such that only the king truly knows the heart of his Father. And in return, his Father listens to his Son's prayers. He is his Father's image on earth. I'm going to say it again. He is his Father's image on earth. And as Akhenaten is the king on earth, his Father is the king in the heavens. As the high priest, prophet, king, and divine, he claimed the central position in the new religious system. Since only he knew his Father's mind and will, Akhenaten alone could interpret that will for all of mankind, with true teachings coming only from him. Just trying to let y'all know, man, this man literally thought that damn son was God. And they made symbols of it, the disc, the sun disc on earth, because you can't grab the damn sun out the sky. If something manifests, it comes to reality. And if something comes to reality, it's literal. Natural phenomenon are literal things, man. They deified the natural phenomenon endowed. Some say endowed with the power forces. Some say it's the actual thing. This is simply what human beings been doing for 350,000 years. And now we got these new wild scammers that routinely play this game that y'all can't catch because you do not understand traditional African spirituality. This does not mean that everybody thought things were literal. Doesn't mean that. It does not mean that that those ancient traditions don't mix and match symbolism, poetry, music, song, and dance. Some things are literal and some things are not. I talked about the West African tradition. I talked about traditions in Nigeria where they literally think that if a person dies early, that sometimes they return literally. And they name the baby that's born in a village based off of markings, based off of timing, based off of the baby's actions and behaviors. They literally think that that person that died came back in the form of that baby. That is traditional Africa. That's not to say that all traditions think that, but that is traditional Africa. Traditional Africa literally believes that the temple that we just built literally houses the natural. They literally believe that in that they literally brought food. They literally feed the spirit's blood. They feed the ancestors. They literally think that this is happening. They're human beings. Man, it's weird. It's a wild trick going on in front of our face. It's something wild. I'm telling, man, listen, man. Let me show y'all what's going on, man. You know, let me show y'all something, man. This was going on. Chakra alignment techniques and benefits for balance. This is in the Hindu tradition. What is a chakra? I ain't going into it. Figure it out. Power energy centers from the top of your head to your daggone groin. Chakra alignment. Align up your chakras. Do this, do that. This is New Age spirituality. Hindu tradition mixed with Christian traditions, mixed with indigenous traditions. Chakras, short for sound, chakras, popping up all over yoga classes, guides, and wellness blogs. It's tied to old Indian meditation schools, herb medicine. The Sanskrit, the word means wheel, and it pictures little spinning discs of energy sitting along the spine. People believe each wheel affects how our body hormones, mood, and mind work together or fall out of line. Them damn chakras is literal. It's a literal thing occurring. This is what they believe. Why is this tradition being coupled with traditional African? Who promotes this? Let's see. See if I can get to it. Let me see here. Program. Our program. What? Ministerial program. Careers in metaphysics. Accreditation. Yes, the University of Metaphysical Science is accredited by the American Alternative Medicine Association and an American Association of Drugless Practitioners, two private accrediting organizations serving the metaphysical spirit. Come on, yo. Let me see something here. I'm looking for somebody. This is the age of Aquarius. So you can get a bachelor's in metaphysics, a bachelor's in metaphysical science. And come on, yo. Y'all like this. This is what y'all do. Y'all doing. Y'all like this. This is the power. Sit down there and fold your arms. Fold your arms. You know what I'm saying? While the world pass you by. Humana, 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 humana. Curriculum, nope. About us. Meet the founder. All right, we meet the founder. Let's meet the founder. There you go. See you, shorty. Meet the founder. Peace, love, and happiness. This ain't what I'm looking for. I'm gonna take my time. I ain't got nothing nigga that made me mad. Got nothing else better to do. Careers in metaphysics. Who would be on this website? Doctorate degree programs. This ain't real accreditation either, ladies and gentlemen, just for the record. Enrollments, reviews, community, our community, graduates. Let me see. Watch who pop up on here. Just give me a second, man. We're going to find that. This ain't hard to do. Alumni. Do 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 down 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 doop 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 doop. Let me see where we at here. We getting close. We getting hot. We getting closer. We getting closer. Let's see. Let's see who we can find on here. Let's figure out what pseudo is crabbing around new age websites with wild degrees. Let's see. Let's see who's running around, chakra up, wilding out, faking us out, acting like they something they not. It's a wild person. Denise is looking wild. She's looking a little wild there. She's looking real wild. She's a metaphysics. She has the PhD in I tell you who better not be on here. Nobody that's been talking wild to me better not be on here, yo. I do a whole month on it. You got nothing else better to do. Yeah, smoke them out. We're gonna smoke them out. H-I Evan Meyer. Who the hell is that? Jacqueline. Jane. I don't want to mess this up. Are we in the J's? We're definitely in the J's. We're in the J's. We're in the J's. We are in the J's. We are in the J's. Are we in the J's, ladies and gentlemen? We certainly are. John Paul. Jonathan James. Did it say John? I thought it said Jonathan Owens. I was about to say, what in the hell is going on? Man. Let's see. Hold on. Oliver. Keisha, who is that? No, I ain't went past it. I'm going to find it, though. They got doctorates. Oh, this is the doctorate program. Yeah, you know. I probably got to get... I don't want to use the doctorate, right? Damn. I need to be all Let me see. What degree would this nigga have over here, yo? Master's degree. Would be a master in divinity. Metaphysics. Metaphysical science. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to do it like this. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, size E. All right. We'll do like this, right? That's how we're going to do it. Yeah. That's how we doing it. I want to do it. Let me put his name here. How about just putting his name? How about we smart? Huh. By George, I think we got him. Ho! Make that a little bigger here. Masters in Divinity. The big mouth guy. The one that talked to trash. The one that plays Scally. That guy right here. This guy right here. For all y'all that think this playing. Jabari has studied ancient Africa for 30 years. Cap, focusing primarily on ancient Kemetic Egyptian history and spirituality. Straight cap. He don't know nothing about it. Let me see. Has led an annual study tour to Egypt. The brother has led an annual study tour to Egypt. That's true. That ain't a cap. That's true. Partnership with African Genesis Institute. You're going to make me figure out what that is. Let me put that in the key, in Q. Put that in Q, right? Everybody want to play. Everybody think niggas is don't got no sense. Everybody is crazy. Want to make everybody crazy. Everybody, okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me show you I know what I'm talking about. Let's see. I'm taking a journey. You see, he has also led a monthly tour of the world-renowned Egyptian collection. That's where he talked to the mummies at. He talked right here is where he literally talks to mummies. The Brooklyn Museum, University of Pennsylvania Museum. Yeah, let's see. The Boston Fine Arts. His Bachelor's of Science degree in Human Services. Okay, he has Brother Asazi obtained his Bachelor's of Science degree in Human Services and African Studies. Y'all should look at what an African Studies degree means. Cornell, let me see, Science degree, Metropolitan College. So why is he on here then? He was initiated into the Kemetic Order, fake. The Shrine of Batar, fake. By Chief Priest Haru Unk Shamaz. What? Si Patar. May the force be with him. What? He was initiated into the order of the Sacred Kingman of Batar, the Shrine of Batar. You know a shrine supposed to house the ancestral spirits, right? Literally. Elevated to the leader of a priest, currently serves as the chief priest of the Shrine of Mayat. That's his own thing right there. Okay. Doctor is a doctoral candidate of the University of Metaphysics. He trying to pull that off on y'all, yo. I'm gonna read this again. Asazi is a doctoral candidate at the University of Metaphysics. Let me make that a little bit bigger for y'all. While y'all in here, playing with my name, playing crazy, acting like y'all don't understand, acting like, whoa, he ain't you. He beat the debate. Yeah. While y'all in here playing, I'm gonna play with y'all for a while. Let me play with y'all for a couple weeks. Yeah, let's play. Everybody want to play. Everybody want to play stupid. I'm gonna play stupid. Man, like I ain't got no sense. Whole week if I don't got no sense. That's what I'm gonna do. I got your back, Dr. Mayat. I got you because I don't got no sense this week. I don't got no sense this week. Yeah, I don't got no sense this week. Yeah, I'm in the same asylum with the rest of them. I'm right there. I won't be like them. Yep. Really. This what we doing though? Don't talk to me about that man and no more degrees no more, y'all. I don't want to hear it. Don't ever mention. I don't care what he did. I'm saying what he doing. Huh. So we got him right here right here. All right. Here in the Wild Chakra website. Fake like what we doing? We over here trying to teach scientific literacy, and he teaching metaphysical science at the University of Metaphysical Science with a whole bunch of wild people. Yeah, let's add him to the list of these wild people right here. This is a wild guy right here. Y'all didn't know that? Muda Ashby, the wildest one. This is where they all get it from. Look, chakra guy. It's all chakras. It's all fake. Right? This is a religion they claim to be giving African Americans. Come on, man. What we doing? Let me blow this up so y'all can see this. Here you go. What we doing? Yeah, this is what we doing right here. We doing this, y'all. Right. This is what I'm talking about. Since y'all acting like y'all can't comprehend sentences, maybe fee, fi, fo from the daggone pictures. It's the chakras. See this, the holy divine chakras. Y'all see that? This ain't got nothing to do with Africa or Saw. This is where them dudes is at. They right here, yo. They right here with this. This what they doing. Do you see these African deities right here? Yo, they aligning with chakras. This the master teacher, Muda Ashby. He's a damn pseudo. Light bulbs and all that. You know I ain't making that. You think I'm making it up? Light bulb. He do the light bulb thing. Where the rest of the damn books at? What we talking about here? Think it's this with the serpent power. I think you found a light bulb in here. And the chakras and all that. Yeah, that's what that is. Y'all know what that is, though? Let's bring it all home. It's this, yo. It's the New Age movement, yo. He running around playing New Age movement, yo. Hold on. Big up to all the pseudo killers. New Age movement, right here. Go to your nearest encyclopedia and read it. What is the New Age movement? New Age movement is a spiritual and religious movement that gained prominence in 10,000 BCE. Nah, it's 1970 and 1980. It emerged from occult, and metaphysical communities. So Jabari is teaching our community metaphysics and hiding it under the gauze of indigenous African spiritual system. Because you remember, they have a disdain, right, for the white man. So he's actually housing a metaphysical community, ladies and gentlemen. How do I know he's housing a metaphysical community? Well, it's very simple. Because you got your degree from a metaphysical community. And I didn't make it up, and I'm not stretching it. And I don't want to talk about the other stuff. I want to talk about this right here is what concerns. Do you see how big that unk is in that picture? Do you see that? It's a big unk there. Does it house the spirits? Literally, I guess it do. Huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you play with me, huh? I ain't a kid, yo. You play with Reggie and them niggas. Don't play with me, yo. I'm going to drop the link. Don't come in here with no half-baked trying to protect them. I don't care if you're a pseudo-killer. I don't care if you're a community skeptics. I don't care if you saw on TV. If you come on here and act like you ain't seeing what you saying, yo, it's an issue. It's an issue. Because now we playing. If you come up here and agree with some just craziness, yo, it's an issue. Keep it real. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm right. When I'm right, I'm right. This is an issue to hide metaphysics, fake Kemetic teachings under indigenous African social system. This is exactly what colonialism did. It took our thing away from us. These people are supposed to bring the thing right. They supposed to give us traditional Africa. They supposed to love Africa. Well, if you love Africa, why in the hell is you degreed up in this? If you love Africa so much, Why you ain't get with the Bible lie? Why you ain't get with any? What you doing? This ain't no loving. This ain't that. So all the shrines are fake with a bunch of soft niggas. He's soft. He ain't got no heart. Scared to debate real dudes. Went in there, got beat half to death by Reggie. And crying now. Now he crying. Now, do you realize these niggas are trying to change the whole debate now? All of a sudden, the debate is based off of, Reggie don't believe none of that. Reggie don't gotta believe none of that. I can't even believe y'all go for it. Why? How could y'all go for that? I don't understand that. Anthropologists don't have to believe any of the traditions they studying. It's just their job to bring the traditions to the people. You don't have to believe what Akhenaten believed, man, to give out the information. You can't play videos from 10 years ago, 5 years ago saying, well, Reggie said this about the Greek time period, don't listen to it. So what? But now he's bringing out the information, just saying what they saying. That's simple. Y'all tripping. It's just frustrating at this point. Reggie ain't bring no sources. Reggie ain't bring no sources. Let me show you the source Reggie brought. I'm banging. Go get your man. Sit right up my face and told us, one, that Africans didn't believe in daggone reincarnation. They did. And you can add a philosophical twinge to it. And you can add a symbolic twinge to it. And you go ahead and add that literal to it, because they did all three. Depending on the variations, depending on the tribe, depending on the clan. That's why ancient Egypt, Nile Valley traditions, I'm saying, is so complicated for those early anthropologists to understand. They tried to frame it within the realm of Christianity. The pseudos wrote book. So you're a damn pseudo if you think that Horu is Jesus Christ. You're a pseudo. It was these early people writing books trying to make it that, because they wasn't respecting the ancient traditions. Ancient Egypt is very complex. They write in symbolic language. They write in literal language, right? But there's determinative to tell you what the hell they talking about. They'll tell you when it's literal and they tell you when it's not. That goddamn sun was a god, yo. It was a nature. That damn tree was a nature, literal tree. And y'all sit there and let them twist the words of a great lady, Raketi Arm. You let the nigga twist the words. That lady said all that exists. Do you know what the hell existence is? Everything. Right there, the conversation is over with. But let me show you this, though. Let me show you something, what I like to do. Let me show you what I like to do. I like to do this. Manethos. There you go. 3 BCE, right? This one, only niggas that wrote the history. Let me show you something, yo. This man wrote the histories of Egypt, right? When you talk about dynasties, hold on. Most part have preserved. Let me see the list of kings. Okay, so he writes the list of the kings. The Egyptian kings grouped by dynasties. He the one to tell you about the damn dynasty. You wouldn't even be using if not for him. Frequently reserved the context. Let me see. Let me see. It says the writings of Manethos, mangled as they are, were one of the world's chief sources of information on Egyptian history, yo. Only with the 19th century decipherment of the hieroglyphics and the archaeological investigation was Manethos slowly superseded in favor of first-hand knowledge from the papyrus and tombs of Egyptians themselves. It goes on to say, in the course of the transcript, though, I came to realize how much we owe even now to this ancient author. The entire framework of Egyptian history, as we are used to it, the kingdoms, the dynasties, is as recorded by Manethos and served those 19th century archaeologists and continues to serve archaeologists today as a guide. Yeah. So what the hell did he say? Reggie told y'all in the damn debate, and the nigga act like he didn't. So this man got a king's list, 30,000 years, right? Starting off with, let's see, from the Egyptian history of Manethos, who compromised his account in 3 books. It say these deal with the gods, the demigods, the spirits of the dead, and the mortal kings who ruled Egypt down to Darius, the king of the Persians. Literal gods walk the earth, demigods walk the earth, spirit of the dead walk the damn earth, and of course the mortal kings walk the earth. Right there. Literal. Reggie doesn't have to believe that. And the fact that y'all let this nitwit play you like that is completely wild to me. So now Reggie can't go back and read the histories and say, well, this is where this Egyptian priest said it was this, this, and this. Reggie doesn't have to believe it. And the fact that y'all fell for that make me say, man, I probably need to cuss that nigga out. Because he done tricked y'all to half to death. I mean, just right in front of your face, sleight of hand. That's crazy to think that an anthropologist or a scientist doing scientific study, you know what I'm saying, on a particular culture or archaeologist got to find something and say, I believe it for it to be so. It's the most ridiculous, crazy thing I've ever seen in my life. I ain't never seen nothing like it before in my life, man. I ain't never seen it. Never seen it. Never seen it. Man, let me drop my cash app, man. Show some love, man. I'm going to be here for a minute, man. I see you, Omar. What's going on? Let me see. You got to unmute yourself.
Yo, what's going on, Bobby? How you doing, brother?
You ain't having fun? Uh-huh. I'm tired of the scam. I'm tired of the misrepresentation of Africa. I'm tired of disrespecting those ancient people's beliefs. I'm tired of the whole playing you love Africa while hiding amongst wild people. You know what I'm saying? Treating the people like they ain't making no sense. Treating the people like they dumb, deaf, and crazy and saying anything, and then acting like you the authority and can frame stuff the way you frame stuff. I'm tired of that, bro. It's just too much, man, and it makes no sense. He's wild. He's out of control. He's fake. He's a phony. Simple as that. Now, on the other hand, he might be a great dad. Well, I don't even know if he got no kids. He might be a great husband, right? But he's a horrible practitioner. Horrible. And he's a liar. And he's a double talker. He's definitely that. And he don't understand traditional Africa. He don't. What he does understand is this. He definitely understands this now. He definitely understands this. And he definitely understands tricking y'all with a fake metaphysical degree. What the hell is a metaphysical? What the hell is going on? He trying to get a doctorate at a wild website? Man, he playing in front of y'all face, man. Y'all done fell for it. Yeah, y'all getting scammed. He's scamming. Yeah, he done scammed y'all. Yeah, he's scammed. Yeah, I gotta say it. Yeah, nigga ain't never gotta talk to me because he disrespectful. I ain't let nobody disrespect me, yo. Never. I ain't going. Not going, yo. We supposed to have a conversation, man. Basic conversation. I'm sitting there watching this man scared to death of Tahuti. Don't use the word little. Use the word little. Don't use the word the being. I believe it's beings, but then the beings ain't little. If some of the beings ain't little, then they ain't little. What the what? Anyway, what's up, Omar?
Hey, what's up, Ak? See. I prefer Bobby than Unc. I like the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
this
no,
about
remember the video that I showed the other day. So
yeah.
the video that I showed, the reason why I wanted to show that is just to mean that the information that I brought out about Jabari was that far-fetched himself lacing something that he say is what something that's supposed to be what so-called contextual, and then he labeled it going back to something like principle, but just like he said. And then remember, he got mad and tried to make a joke because I said what the average comedic citizen thought back at that time of antiquity. And then he tried to make a joke. Oh, you deserve it. But then he just got mad because I told him he is not the voice of those people because he reconstructs. And then what are the words that came out of Jabari's mouth? He mentioned something about Ma'at and then the moon, and then about them asking for the average comedic citizen that actually did a prayer to ask for forgiveness. So the thing is, I said, you know what? If you praying to something and you asking for forgiveness, a principle can't forgive you. A concept can't forgive you. It's not something symbolic. He's not the voice of those people because those people actually thought that these netters were actually tangible and they were literal. So we're not going to sit here and play games. And just to go back, Jabari is not the authority.
Right.
The comedic people themselves supersede what Jabari believes in because Jabari reconstructs. And then y'all heard him say, he said, yeah, even though I reconstructed, I've made multiple errors, but that doesn't take away from it. Oh, I've made multiple errors? Let's stop playing these games. But go ahead, brother Aunt.
Wait a minute, bro. He's not the authority, bro. Okay? He's not the authority on nothing. He has a metaphysical degree. He's the authority in the debate.
Hey, Aunt, you want to hear something crazy? If you look up the African Genesis Institute out of Philly, hold on, it's not even something tangible that have walls to it.
I ain't doing it, bro. I know it's all been planned, bro. I'm gonna give him the mall. You know, I'm tired of him acting like he the thought. Tired of that, man. I ain't gonna do it. Oh man, he got y'all. Yo, he faked y'all out. Yo, he went there and got beat up. Reggie beat him up, beat him half to death. Where you at, Reggie? Where you at, Reggie? Where you at? Let me see. Crazy. Man, hold on, let me see. Let me see here. I don't want to talk about nothing else. I don't want to talk about the degrees he got at the other spots. I want to talk about these degrees right here. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about nothing else. Don't tell me nothing about, oh, he got this. I don't want to hear. I'm telling you what he showboat with. Yeah. Can't believe it, yo. Let me see. Let me see. Why we doing it? Yeah, since we're on our game tonight. Pick up all the pseudo killers.
Yeah, brother Tahuti to make it just, he completely outclassed Jabari in this subject, and it was evident.
He let Tahuti get him. Niggas forgot I debated Tahuti. The Hootie said the beings built the pyramids, yo. Seriously, yo.
I did hear him say that. Hold on. I did hear him say that, and he wholeheartedly believes that.
Right. Come on, yo.
But I must say, at least he stands on his square and has a thought process of one of the Kemetic people from dating back from antiquity, and then he doesn't put a Western frame of mind and let that dilute his thought, and then him not being a reconstruction to reconstruct something, but actually practice these things in this original and natural format. So at least I can respect Tahuti for that.
Yeah, at least he's standing on what he is. Yeah, he really think they walked around.
Exactly.
So now you can walk around and be real walking around, but can't be literal. I'm just trying to figure out, like, well, come on, man. So for the sun to be God, the God got to walk. For somebody to believe a volcano is God, then the volcano got to start walking around. Man, get out of here, man. None of that makes sense, yo. None of it, bro. I mean, none of it. A master of divinity, master of scammery. Yeah. So anyway, this ain't no credited nothing. All right. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you. Pay close attention, man. So the institute that they talking about, the University of Metaphysics, yeah, that exists. It says it legally issues religious and metaphysical degrees under a religious exemptions. Yes. Institutionally accredited by the accreditors recognized by the U.S. Department of Education. No. So it ain't recognized by the U.S. Department of Education or CHEA. That's a no. Equivalent to a PhD for a accredited research university? No. Generally suitable for university faculty employment, professional licensing, or admission to another accredited university? No, you can't take the credits and go to another college. So don't ever talk to me about none of this. Can't even debate Reggie. Come on, man. This is things y'all should need to know why a person plays the damn authority on African spirituality. Get out of here with that. Then he taking away their agency to believe. It's the craziest thing. And no, everybody don't got to believe it. Just like all Christians don't believe Jesus is literal. Then there's plenty of Christians that believe Jesus is God that walked on earth. Hell, damn near to be a Christian, you got to believe that Jesus was real because he died for your sins. And only people that die is people that's real. Real people die. Real people don't get up, but real people die. So you got to believe that Jesus is literal. So let me get this straight. How in the hell did the Egyptians at 3000 BCE, they got 4,000 years of religion, not believe that at least some of their gods was literal? It's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard of in my life. And then it gets slick at the mouth with it. It's crazy. Yeah, I just handle topics a little bit different. Crazy. Anyway, wow. Got a spiritual degree on y'all niggas.
Hey, yo, Ark, I think Reggie is asking for the link.
And Reggie can't come up here. Reggie got it. Hey, Reggie, don't come up here crying and acting like you lost and don't got your cigar. Don't come up here with that, yo. Don't. I will not allow it around me, bro. Take your victory like a champion, do, yo. And know you've been And now they're trying to scam the debate from you. It's a scam.
uh,
The fake
yeah,
tweet.
right.
I don't know
I
why you
am.
ain't showing this picture right here.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I'm so proud of you and your team, Sirius B, for looking at this, because it allows us to get this guy out of the community. He has been scamming the community for far too long,
With
and
metaphysics.
it's true. I'm not the best. Uh, when I mean I'm not the best debater, I'm a researcher. And so I beat him with research, but your logic, there's some people in this community with extraordinary logic. That's you, and you've been able to put it together so well. And Morpheus. So do this. There is a link. Type uh, cultist radio.
You better not be on no cult.
Jabari Saze.
Better not be.
Yeah, type occultist radio, Jabari Sase,
Type it
and
in the bottom right there. Type it right there.
Everrand. I don't have my glasses,
Right here.
so
Right in the private chat. Type it in there.
I'm just gonna put the link up.
Yeah, put the link
So
in there. Cultist radio. I know he ain't in no cult radio.
Oh, yes, he is.
No, you ain't that
one
up.
thing he
What we not gonna do is lie on Jabari. We not gonna let. Hey, I'm not letting nobody come up here and start lying on Jabari. I'm not doing it. I'm telling you, Reggie, this man ain't in no cult, nothing. And talk trash.
No, yeah. Well, I'm gonna put the link up on radio. I want people to see this occult radio and Jabari, right? And what you're gonna find out he's been scamming us. All right, so let me just Google it. I'm waiting for the Google link.
Oh,
because
man.
You know what? I'm lying, right? I must be lying. So
yeah, you must be.
Let me go find this thing.
Yeah, Hoppy. The Hoppy. Yeah, they scamming too. I'm done.
It didn't come up immediately.
Yeah, they all scamming, yo. Just for the record, so y'all know that. They can teach y'all fake religion, yo. You know, I ain't even got a problem with religion, for real. I got a problem with the fake religion with a group of people that claim they don't like the white man religion, but yet follow the white man religion. That's what I got a problem with. So y'all can get this clear. Let me see if I can pull it off again. I don't actually have a problem with religion. I have a problem with people that practice a religion that's based on the white man religion after you telling us don't practice the white man religion. That's what I got a problem with. Let me say it again. Maybe I can get off a different way. I don't actually have a problem with people practicing religion. I have a problem with black people bashing other people's religion and saying that's the white man's religion and then bringing it to a whole nother building, right? Whole nother thing that white people started and throw dirt on the indigenous people's religion. Because it ain't hard to put that same money. Did you pay for that fake degree, Jabari? To go ahead and travel to Africa and learn the custom and tradition. You claim you're a fake chief. So why didn't you learn the spirituality and bring that back to us? Now, you know what he's doing to you? Know what he's doing to you, Reggie? Know what he's doing to you right now, Reggie? Hey, Reggie, you know what he's doing to you right now? He's trying to play like he can read. No, he's trying to play like he can read Metalecture. Now, you know, I know niggas can read it.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
You scamming or not? I could be like, oh, you scam. He's scamming. Yeah. He playing that now. He trying to act like he said it. I can read it. You can't, Jabari. You scamming.
Where is it?
I'm gonna have to go to my other computer. Listen, man. Why I do this? Let me tell you why I'm doing this. Let me tell you. Come on, let me tell you. I'm doing this because he didn't ran his mouth too much. Because he talk wild. He ain't got no respect for other men. There's a certain way you talk to other men when you're talking to men. You don't offend him. He has offended me.
Yeah.
He's played in front of my face.
Yeah.
See, you can talk to everybody a certain way, right? You can say this to some people, yo, the nigga don't respect me. You can't tell me. We still waiting on the petroglyph. You know, he say the Nubian started writing, and he got this guy, and he got the book and the petroglyph. This nigga talks to me and lies in my face. This is me you talking to. That's disrespectful, yo. You gotta respect my gangster, yo, when it comes to this. How about that? Yeah, nigga, don't tell me that traditional Africans don't believe in reincarnation. All of them don't, but some do, and they believe that they actually return. They build shrines with their ancestor spirits. They literally say that the ancestors live there literally, my nigga. The ancestors, the spirits can move, the voodoo can move in different bodies. And the body is the shell that houses the actual deity, bro. They believe that walking spirit is there, bro. And to play with people like that is disrespectful to traditional African religion, whether I believe it or not. That's my issue. He's scamming. Tell the truth. And you know why he's scamming? He's scamming to protect these people right here. See, I can tell you why. Reggie Mike can't get that thing off right. I can get it off right. It's right here. He trying to protect these people right here. This is what he really want to do. He want to do this right here, right? He want to get you with this. Hold on. He want to hit you with this, the New Age movement, right? Shemaz and all them was all doing. Dr. Ben ain't mess with them dudes. Reggie ain't gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it.
No.
He ain't mess with them dudes. He don't mess with the spooked out. He was an atheist. He don't play all that. He that's not Egyptian traditions. He understood that from the start. Like, don't nobody know that. And he hit you with this. Look, this what he teaching y'all. Nigga ain't teaching y'all no, get out of here, yo. Yeah, that's why I'm doing. I'm doing this show because I'm tired of people scamming.
I'm gonna come in on my other computer.
Yeah, you couldn't put it in there? You ain't find it? Here you go, right here. He doing y'all with this, yo. Comedicism, yo. This what he teaching y'all, yo. Right here, yo. And just add the black flavor to it. And claim the shit mean to black people. This what he doing to y'all, yo. This it. Does that look familiar to you? No, damn, look. This what he doing, look. Hey. This what he doing. Then pull us on top of days aren't literal. Man, they African mask, yo, but they actually think that the spirit of the deity isn't housed in that damn mask, literally. And they literally believe that they died and met the great Asar. They literally thought that. So much so that the kings in the first dynasties, right, in the early periods, they actually killed their subjects. Why would you kill your subjects? Because they actually thought that the priests and the subjects, right, that made the king great and worked for the king in the real world that we call the real world, right? That when they passed on, they would be in that world. Why the hell you think they put food and stuff in the daggone tombs? Right? Because they wanted to take his stuff with them. Do you think that was literal? Yeah, it was literal. That's why they gave him literal objects. They could have painted the shit. But they didn't. They really believed that. And they built pyramids for 30 years straight for that. Nothing believe that. He broke away. He changed traditions. He literally thought he was the son of the sun. He literally believed that he was the king on earth. You know what I'm saying? That he believed that he represented the sun on earth. He's the sun on earth. He believed that he's the sun on earth, and he was representing the God, the sun in the sky, the Aten. He really believed that. And for Jabari to come in and act like they ain't what it was, come on, man. What we doing, yo? All for this? Look, all for this. Look, all for this. This white people stuff right here. Just their religion. They started this. Ain't no Dr. Ben and them ain't started this. They ain't did the Asar set scamming. The guy that wrote the two meta books, scamming. Yeah, they scammed y'all, yo. Yeah. There you go. Get orthodox with it. Look, it's Suet, the Pharaoh. Look. Yeah, here you go. Modern religious movement based on the reconstruction of ancient Egyptian religion. Well, we know how much reconstruction that is. Ain't much. And Jabari ain't reconstructing nothing. Didn't he tell y'all do you realize Egyptologists reconstruct the Kemetic religion or the Egyptian religion, yo? Did y'all know that? Did you know Jabari's not an Egyptologist too? Do you know did Jabari take field trips to Egypt? Did y'all know that? He's not taking African Americans on an archaeological dig. He's taking them on one of his Jabariism classes. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah. That's what he's doing. Y'all can look it up. Yeah. The belief in the nature, the supreme being. There's that word. Being means to be. Supernatural, a literal supernatural being, yo. Right? So what's the concept? Right? The Egyptians thought that everything was nature, that everything was interconnected. Literal and unliteral, seen and unseen. Remember, hey, Jabbar, my fault. Hey, Reggie, I don't know why you forgot as above, so below, right? How you forget that? that which is in the spiritual manifests in the physical, right? Oh, y'all ain't think I ain't know my religion? Y'all forgot that? Y'all ain't know that, huh? Y'all forgot that. Y'all forgot that. Y'all forgot as above, so below. That the Heavenly Father manifests Himself on earth, literally. So you don't think Africans believe that? You don't believe that people believe volcanoes was literal God? Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know humans then. Magic, they practice magic. They practice human sacrifice. They do all that. Yeah.
Don't forget animal sacrifice too.
Oh, they definitely do. That's the main course. That's the main course. All right, Reggie. Y'all ain't know what comedicism is. Y'all ain't know that? Y'all ain't know yo was doing this? I thought y'all knew he was doing the unk. Look at the unk. Yeah. Yeah, yo. Oh, so you actually thought the Egyptians walked around with full-size unks like that. The deities had those unks for the most part. I think you might have found some unks on some pendants. But they won't walk around with no full-size king unk. Yo, that's African-American made up.
Yep.
Yeah, yo. Go ahead, Reggie.
Okay, so I put in
Hey,
a
brother Reggie. Hey,
sure.
brother Reggie. It's Omar. Much love and respect, brother.
Peace,
Much
brother
love and
Omar.
respect, brother Reggie.
Peace, brother Omar. I put in a I if you could share my screen. Okay, so this is who he is.
Hold on. Let me look at it for you.
Okay, so this is who Jabari is. Let's just move this and move this down. I don't want to sign it. Okay, Jabari. I'm not going to mention his former wife name. I actually like her. Okay, Jabari and his former wife, the Center for Restoration of Mind, from what does it say? Occult Science Radio. You see that, Unc?
I'm looking at it.
Okay, so now the description.
Give me that link. Put that link right here. Oh,
I did. But you have it anytime you want. Description. Jabari Asazi attended ancient Egypt, has studied ancient Egypt for 20 years, focused primarily on the areas, watch this, of philosophy, esoteric symbols, and sacred science. Stop right there.
yep, stop right there.
Okay. So this is the uh, bio that he gives to other people. But to the black fragile audience, we think that he is an expert. Brother Osazi has led study groups in Egypt since 2002, mostly with children, right? Y'all don't know that. I can show that to you. And tours of the world renowned Egyptian collections of New York's Brooklyn Museum and Metropolitan of Art. Okay, so he takes people there. While completing his Bachelor of Science degree at Cornell University, Brother Osaze's studies led him to, watch this, the monumental works of Ra'un Nefer Amen. I didn't know Ra'un Nefer's works were monumental.
No, they pseudo. They misrepresent indigenous Egyptian culture. I think we need to put more respect on those North Africans, yo, and their culture and their custom and their tradition, that Northeast African custom and traditions. I think it's important for us to recognize Africa for what it is and not make it up. I think it's important for us as African Americans to recognize that Africa is about 54 countries,
Yes.
right? Different tribes, different nations, different polities. They didn't enslave Africans, didn't enslave Africans, no matter what y'all Negropeans say. Different polities, different clans, different tribes, right? They didn't look at each other as brothers like y'all playing right now. Y'all playing, and then y'all stealing people culture on purpose, willfully. And you not only steal, and I can't, you know what? It's hard to say y'all stealing their culture. Y'all just stealing their culture in name. Y'all don't want the real Egyptian.
So
You definitely don't want the ancient ones.
let me finish this, right? So we got to the monumental works of Ra'un Nefer Amen, which is a mixture of everything in it. You could find anything, everything. And so that leads you to the Kemetic yoga, the tarot card reading, and all of that. Ra'u Nefer Amen. And then the monumental works of R.A. Swala de Lubitsch. Swala de Lubitsch, he studied only Luxor temples, and he's the one where they get these forces and uh, forces and energy from Swala de Lubitsch. He's the one, the master of symbolism. Then he says he begins focusing on the practice of the ancient Egyptian Kemetic ideal. So in 1998, he was initiated into a Kemetic order, the Shrine of Ptah, by Chief Priest Heru Ankh Ra Samaj Se Ptah. And Samaj is really James spelled backwards.
What?
Yeah, what you just say all the time.
Yeah, Samaj is
We
really
shutting
James.
it down. We're shutting it down, ladies and gentlemen. We're shutting the show down. Reggie has lost his mind. That man just said the Shamaz is spelled James Beck. You
Yeah,
bet.
his real name
No,
is
how he break
James.
this down, yo.
His
Yeah, go
real
ahead.
name is James, right? So they made it special. They made Samaj, everything else, Ankh, Ra, Heru, Ankh, Ra is from Nile Valley. Then Samaj, say Ptah. So the Samaj is James
All right,
spelled.
keep talking, Reggie. I'm finding this video so I can get, so I clipped them up. Go ahead.
Okay, so watch this now. This is the killer. Remember, it says he has several masters. Well, he holds a master's arts degree in human service administration. He didn't tell you his master's when he says I have multiple masters. Well, the other one is in human services administration from Metropolitan College, right, of New York, and is completing, watch this, his doctoral degree with the University of Metaphysical Science. I'll stop there because I don't want to talk about his wife, former wife. Now, when this show was done, watch this, October 15th, 2010. So from October 2010, uh, I guess you would probably finish your doctoral degree. So he was in a doctoral degree since 2010, so he says, and at the University of Metaphysical Science. So we can stop there. So, but notice who's not on here. Are you with me, family? Dr. Ben is not here. Dr. James Turner's here, not here. None of Dr. Ricketti's not here. But who's here? Raul Nefa, R.A. Swallow de Lubitz. Nobody with a PhD. Are you with me? Am I talking alone?
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, we hear you, fam. Yes, sir.
Nobody with a PhD is his mentors. Do you understand this? How devastating this is from a Cold Science Radio? So nobody. Now, Now I'm going to show you this. So I'm going to take this down. Let's go down. So, yeah, sharing, stop sharing. Now I'm going to share this.
Yeah, I'm here, Reg. I told you I need you. You can't expect a response. Bang on them. Bang on the fake priest, bro. I
Yeah.
found my clip. I'm gonna get all this straight. I'm never going for this.
Okay, let me see.
Right? The whole propaganda campaign, the whole no. The wrestle debate away. No. No, I never seen it. The whole acting like you did you see him standing there for an hour, 2 hours running from Djibouti? Djibouti ran him around the daggone thing for 2 hours.
Yeah, because he had belt to ass. He had belt to ass and he shook. So now, before he would just jump on a debate, right? And try to outsmart you. Then all of a sudden, he don't have his superpowers no more.
2 hours gone.
He don't have his superpower. But I wanted you to see the occult radio. So you have a clip. I'm gonna show you another clip. He don't have his superpowers no more. So now he's not.
Knock that sheen off of him. Put the steak on his eye.
Oh yeah, he got steak on his eye. He got belt to ass. You know what, Unc? I got tired of listening to him. You know, I walked out of the debate. Did y'all know that?
I know you did. I heard.
I walked out of the debate. I says, he's not saying nothing. He's not on topic. He's off topic. He's talking about symbolism. He didn't get one slide that said that the Neteru were not literal from any academic person. Not one slide. So I'm like, I don't need to. And then he turned off the lights to stop me from taking notes, right? But the more important thing is not one slide from an academic. So Jabari is the source. Anyway, what's your slide? And then I'm gonna show you something else. Beat the hell out of him.
You know what, man? I just want to let me say this, man.
But y'all do got to. You can't leave out R.A. Swallow the Lubitz. Like Series B asked me about Swallow the Lubitz. Swallow the Lubitz is where he gets the symbolism from. That's what Swallow the Lubitz does. He converts everything into symbolism.
Afro had signs to see you. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna keep reiterating this. First of all, there's a narrative that somehow people in particular just trying to evaluate the material based off of the indigenous African religion. You know, so I'm not getting brand new on y'all. I'm simply doing what I always do. I bring you the anthropological studies, right? So if I make a statement that Africans practice what we would call, shall I say, let me find this. I'm gonna do it like this because I can get that better. Like this. Let me get right here. Let me show you all this. If I say they practice what you would call reincarnation, right?
Yes.
All right. Then what I would do is to support my claim, I'll go like to a JSTOR, right? The Living Dead, the Art of Immortality amongst the Yoruba of Nigeria, right? That's a proper source. Okay. Never so the review of it. All right, document review. Okay. So I'm not just saying it.
No.
Right? I'm showing it's sourced up. These people believe it. And there's different variations to it. Sometimes they choose a baby because it has the same type of birthmark. Or sometimes the baby has, as the child grows, they have certain mannerisms that the person that died in the village had. And they said that person literally returned. That's that person. Right? Now, Jabari doesn't believe that. Right? And he argued, well, he gave me the same argument he gave you. They wasn't literal. They was. Right? So this whole thing that Africans lost their ability to believe, right? But Christianity can have their gods walk the earth and die and come back. but Africans can't have gods to walk the earth. It's the most. Why would y'all go for that? Come on, Reggie.
I've been saying this for a while, and then people was thinking I was crazy, man.
So let me ask you this, Reggie. I'm saying for me, the Egyptian text has some texts are literal, some texts are not.
Yes.
So why is people saying that you saying the Egyptian text is literal?
It's vague.
It's got to be a cap.
So what he does is he puts up vague assertions, and he doesn't want to separate. He wants to make everything non-literal. He doesn't want to examine in scholarship what is literal.
And yes, some not. It's a myriad of things.
Yes, when they say that we stand before the Kemetu like Apis. Okay, that's a clause. That's a sentence. Mm-hmm. In that sentence, when we stand before the Kemetu to teach Kemetu like Apis, that's a metaphor, right? Because because when it's translated, there's the word like Apis. So the Kemetu is like Apis, but that has nothing to do with whether or not Apis is literal or not, right? It has something to do with the like Apis, the Kemetu. The Kemetu is like Apis. Nowhere does that say that the Apis is not literal. The sentence is a literal sentence, but it has a metaphor. It has a metaphorical. So it's a clause, and so what he doesn't do is act like a professor. He doesn't act like a professor. He just uses the title, right, as a professor. And when he talks to Ankh, and when Ankh was talking about reincarnation, see, that's when it went crazy. Like the new child is supposed to be now the husband, the actual husband of the.
Why would he do that? See, that's my point. See, you get my point.
I got your point. I was like, what is he doing?
Why would you do that? What are you doing, bro? Let me play this. Let me hear. Let's get this out the way. Let's straighten this. Watch the sleight of hand. I'm gonna show you how he operate. I'm giving you all the game. This is what I like to do. I like to show you the wild game. Time period he wrote it, and look it up. So Reggie had plenty of sources, bro. So I don't know why we're sitting in the sand. He wrote it. You can just
come back.
Yeah. Suntan even said he heard you.
But I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back when y'all willing. Just let me speak while you speak. I'm gonna
well, but in reality, a writer and Jabari wrote a book.
Did anybody hear say those words that I'm saying?
I'm gonna come back.
Because Reggie's a good writer, and writing he created his own source. You ain't say that.
Nope.
Oh wow.
See the narrative.
Yeah.
What do you mean Reggie created his own source? Reggie created his own paper, and you source your damn paper. He picks and chooses the sources that fit the writing and the statements that he make. You read scholarly work, and then you write a paper using the scholarly work. Why they keep saying this man didn't bring sources? What?
Bro. Oh man. I don't believe he's saying that down to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you're trying to rouse up the crowd. But in reality, a writer and Jabari wrote a book.
Did anybody hear say those words that I'm saying?
I'm gonna come back.
Yeah. Suntan even said he heard you.
Hey, Suntan is see now. Suntan lotion guy is see now.
But
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back when y'all willing. Just let me speak while you speak on my behalf.
Yeah, speak now.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm simply saying Jabari wrote a book. There's certain ways you can source your book. You can get information. You can source it by putting a page number in the book, or you can just write the source and the name and the date. That's proper. You don't gotta go do something else. That's how you could do it. So Reggie did it that style. He could do that. It's up to the person reading the text to go find the author, right, and the time period he wrote it, and look it up. So Reggie had plenty of sources, bro. So I don't know why we're sitting here saying that. See the but.
See, you just butt me in the middle of my talking. But go ahead, Jabari. I want you to get it all out.
But stop you. You paused and I said but, and then when you kept talking, I stopped.
No. Jabari, I'm not. I want you to shine right now, bro. See the game? In the middle of a nigga talk, he can say but and but. He could do that, see? Let me just finish this, man. Come on, man. We all cut each other off, yo. So don't act like a nigga don't do it. So I'm shutting up because you act like I wasn't fair yesterday, and I don't appreciate that. But go ahead, Jabari. I want to hear everything you're saying. Because you don't like the fact you got punched in your mouth in the first round. You don't like that. Thought you was unhittable. But go ahead, Jabari.
Stop.
It's about you today. It's about you today, bro.
I really want to say the reason why I said you weren't fair is because essentially what has happened, and I'm going to take issue with my brother Sonetta on this too, is that you and Reggie have access to this platform and you come on constantly. And while you...
Not true. We came on 2 goddamn days. The first day, the nigga didn't show up.
That's correct.
He didn't honor his agreement. That's part of the agreement. You do an after show for the damn debates.
That's correct.
Why is he framing that? See? The priest. That's all I got to do is throw it out there. And then eunuchs will follow. See? Yeah, y'all got access. That's not true. It's protocol. After the debate, 2 people show up and just conversate and have fun. And people come up and say who won, who lost. That nigga didn't show. So it was just me and everybody else that wanted to come up. Most said Reggie won. Some said Reggie lost. Some said 3-0. It was all over. It was that. Because the debate was that good. But not this guy can't take getting punched in the mouth, though. He can't take it. That's it. Watch.
Maybe a little bit fairer, Unc. I'll be fair. I'll be honest and say, when I look at what you do, you're a little fairer. You're biased, but a little fairer. When Reggie comes on here, there's no fairness whatsoever.
Now, y'all know why he's saying biased, because he said, I'm against spiritual people. No. I'm going to say this again for y'all, yo. And I want y'all to get this straight. There's a few things going on here. I'm not actually against spiritual people. I'm against spiritual people that's using that power over a marginalized community that can't actually handle it and misuse their power. And you say, well, how does he misuse his power? Because he's actually taking people back to a Northeast African country and acting like it's their culture. It's not. He's acting like Africa is one goddamn place and all the people are the same. It's not. So Northeast Africa is a great vacation spot. It's a great place to go back to the motherland, but it's not our country or countries of origin at all. They're not our ancestors. We are not connected to Northeast African populations. We're my fault. We're West and Central African population that was caught up in the slave trade. So I'm against people using that power to trick other people. That's another thing. I'm against spiritual people that claim to be bringing people indigenous spirituality, but they bring them white people spirituality. And those very same people that claim they bringing this African spirituality and get away from the white man's Christianity or the white man's Judaism or the white man's Islam, these same people take you to some wild, mumble jumble, new age white people religion that was started in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. I'm against that. I'm against spiritual people. I'm against spiritual people that claim because just because I disagree with this spiritual person, they say the only reason I'm disagreeing with them is because they believe. That's not why I'm disagreeing with you, Jabari. I'm not disagreeing with you because you're a spiritual person. I'm disagreeing with you because your scholarship is wild. I'm disagreeing with the spirituality. And I also disagree with people that allow people to say we're hating. They hate. It's the hate train. No, it's the disagreement train.
Correct. We can't disagree.
So now it's a new narrative. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't disagree. If you disagree, you hating.
Yes.
How is that hate? Y'all forgetting before the debate. I said, Jabari, this is a crazy debate because both of y'all are essentially right. No. I was like, what you mean? I said Africans are literal at times with their deity. Sometimes they're metaphorical. Sometimes they present symbols and symbology. I said they do the narrative bleach. No. I was like, what? So another dove in. Just talking about. I was like, huh? And then I knew this man does not understand, nor has he ever practiced or studied traditional African social spiritual systems.
And you know what? He wouldn't debate you on that.
Fly Elijah, my man. Make sure y'all subscribe, yo. He be on Facebook. He be killing them. He be all over the place, man. Make sure you follow him. What you say?
He wouldn't debate you.
Nope.
So now at this point,
can't get it. I ain't asking no more. I ain't debate. So don't tell me to debate Jabari, yo. I didn't try to. I didn't try too many times.
He won't debate you. He may have to debate you because he's not as high as he used to be. He's been cracked.
Take that chance, ain't it? Take that chance, ain't it?
So Sarnetta may crack. And say, no, Jabari, you're gonna have to debate Ankh now because he's no longer the champ. He's no longer the champ. He's just not the champ anymore.
He said he got the steak on his eye. Let me finish this. He got the steak on the eye.
And in fact, for me to come on and for you to be the moderator and for him to mute me when I'm speaking, that says that something really wrong is happening. And I would have wanted you to say, Reggie, that's not your role right now. Please don't do that. So that was the deal. Am I taking major issue with you, Ankh? No. I just think that.
Jabari, I said that to Ankh this morning. I said that to him. I called him.
Well, all I can say is I'm going to replay the video. I said, Jabari, I'm not meeting you out. That's not right. I would never do you like that, bro, because I don't want to hear your mouth. So I would never do that, bro. As a matter of fact, that's wild behavior. So I don't understand why he did that.
But here's the deal. Here's the real when you said that, you didn't know what had happened. I'm trying to be fair to you. You didn't know what had happened. When I explained it, you should have said, he did what?
I did. I did. I said, Reggie, why? I did.
Not when I was there, I didn't hear that.
Reggie, no, I did. Yeah, why would you do that, Reggie? That's my point. Like, I don't understand.
Reggie wasn't paying up no attention.
Right.
So that is a problem. It's an inherent problem. It's an inherent problem.
But listen, Jabari, I agree. Hold on. I agree with you, Jabari. I felt like, first of all, you mischaracterized us going live. We always go live after the debate. You should have showed up. The second one, I didn't go live. Sarnetta went live. So I'm just simply making a point here, bro. Like, when you came on here, I felt like I said it. I said, Jabari needs to be able to say what he needs to say because we went live twice, so he needs to talk more than everybody else. I said that.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah,
right. That's the reason you did say that. I'm trying to be honest about what I heard and about what you said.
I appreciate that.
That's why
I get how you feeling, Jabari. I get it. But guess what, Jabari? I felt like Reggie did a great job and you did a great job. So you talking as much as you want to talk didn't affect it. Reggie might think it did.
And when y'all done, I would just like. Let
me say this. Let me say this. I think that anyone who's watching knows that you have a bias. There's nothing wrong with the bias.
I know I got a bias. Like you got a bias against people who don't believe, right?
But listen, okay. Hold on. What I'm saying is that when you have a bias and you are someone that just goes live when you want, and Reggie has not even just a bias, but something that I would almost call he despises me.
Why is he keep saying what? Do y'all see how he's mixing in that we can go live when we want with the actual debate and what occurred, bro? Nigga, they don't got nothing to do with how many times I go live before the debate. They don't got nothing to do with that. The debate was this week, was this past weekend. We only had goddamn on Wednesday. The debate was Saturday. Me and Reggie went live twice. Then Reggie went off on a madman campaign and started going live. That ain't had nothing to do with me. We went live twice. The first time I went live, everybody's supposed to have been there. The second time, they're going, Sarnetta went live, and I jumped on.
Nah, he called me to come. Like, come on, bro. We don't got. See, this is my thing, yo. See, what I never do to these people, man, is I never sit there and lie, cause I always feel like I'm better than them anyway. So I don't got a lie to win. But it's always the other way around, yo. And I'm not saying I don't make mistakes. I'm saying, yo, ain't nowhere in the world that we can't reason enough to see what the hell is going on. Not trying to turn you against the man. I don't hate the man. I ain't there with him. I don't like the way he talked to me. I don't like the way he disrespect my years of study. I don't like the way he bring a daggone a plastic gun called metaphysical degree and showboat in front of my face. You can do that to the pseudos. You know I'm gonna call you on it. That's what I don't like. I don't like this constant framing of we got a bias. Nigga, I got a bias against stupid nonsense. Of course I do. I'm not buying it. But let me see.
Different. That's different. You and I, if you were in New York and you were in the area, I'd say, hey, let's go to dinner. That's different. I'm calling you out on a bias, but you try at least to be fair. Reggie is doing something quite different.
No, he trying to soft style me now. You soft styling, you faking. Come on, man. I'm always trying to stay to the information with this guy, man.
Why would you
when both of you are going live? I'm not just talking about yesterday. I'm talking about even in the lead up to the debate. There's an imbalance that's occurring.
That's promotion.
Yeah, all of y'all have been unfair. All of y'all.
No. All of us have been unfair. So we supposed to come up there and agree with this madman.
Well, we were promoting, Unc. See, this is what we were promoting. He did not promote the debate. He only came on when Sonetta called him. So Sonetta wanted the debate. He got a debate. So now we're promoting the debate. His job is to say, okay, Sonetta, I'm going to help you promote the debate. He's on Mount, give me a Mount. Moriah or something.
Mount Kilimanjaro.
He doesn't have to promote the debate. He didn't promote the debate, family. He didn't. So Unc is chief promoter, right? Reggie was promoting the debate because if there's no people to come, I don't get paid, right? He didn't promote the debate unless Sonetta asked him to. So he's not being truthful. We were promoting a debate. Once a debate topic is decided, and then there is a link to pay, then we're supposed to promote to get the people there. Right? Am I wrong? Okay.
Answer, yo, I'm getting my clips together. You expect me to answer with the clips. There's another narrative that I don't like. I don't like the narrative that just because the flyer simply said, do I got the flyer right here? I got it. That's right. The flyer said all the Netcher's literal. It don't say do modern people believe the Netcher are literal. It don't say do you believe it's literal. It just simply say are the Netcher literal, and each person can attack it the way they want to attack it. I don't like the fact that he keeps framing it. Well, you supposed to do it this way. Who said that? You supposed to put this source like this on this slide. Who said that? There is no rule for putting sources on the slide. Why is it that he can make the rules for putting sources on the slide? And then why do y'all go for it?
Right. And his job is to impeach the source, not cry about the source.
He crying about the way you did the source. Here, let's play this. Let's see if I'm making it up.
Hold on, Sonetta. Hey, Jabari, I don't got to be fair to neither one of y'all because I don't believe none of that stuff y'all talking about. So get that straight.
Still got to
right?
be fair.
I don't. Listen. Hey, Jabari, listen.
You got to be
fair. Where do you think I'm being biased at? Now watch what you say. What? Yeah, because you know I don't agree with Reggie. I just fought 3. Hold on. I just fought 3 months with Reggie. Reggie is pseudo as hell when it comes to science. So I don't know which, and I went hard at him than I ever went at you, bro. So you need to get all that straight. So where am I biased against you, Jabari? Man, everybody know it.
He did it, Jabari.
I mean, hard, bro.
Let me say this. Let me
beat up his degree. I did all that, bro.
When I came
on, and everything.
Hey, Reggie, where you at, Reggie?
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, so if you got a bachelor's in science, it is kind of like a science degree. I was wrong.
What, Reggie or him? He says
you.
I have a bachelor's of science from the School of Engineering.
It's kind of like a science degree, like a little bit.
Yeah. Then he says that he has a bachelor's of science in Africana Studies. They don't give a bachelor's of science in Africana Studies at Cornell.
I don't want to talk about nothing from Cornell. I want to talk about this. Don't ever, when y'all talk about Jabari, don't talk about this degree.
Yeah.
Right here. Don't talk to me about nothing. I don't want to hear it. From this place right here. Non-accredited. Right here. Right here. The UMS. With the little star symbol, the clove. This is the age of Aquarius. Don't talk to me. Yeah, I don't want to hear about Cornell. I don't want to hear about none of that. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear y'all. Don't talk to me about it. Don't tell me. Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that. I'm not.
Unc and Garfield hard on me. You can say that they treat me like whatever, but behind the scenes, they have been good friends.
We fight against information. That's it.
Yeah,
we don't playing each other. We be mad, but we ain't at least we ain't disrespecting each other, playing in front of each other. Say I said it, but I didn't say it. I did say it. I didn't say it. I kind of said it. No, I did, but I almost did. Not literally. We don't do that to each other.
We don't cry. We don't cry. We argue our points out in public.
In public.
Cry about footnotes and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we catch blows and throw blows, but we ain't never playing with each other in front of our face, yo. Here you go.
Made him a clown face, made a whole song about him, bro. I've never done you like that.
But listen to this.
Don't say but listen. You said I didn't do it. I made a whole song about him, bro.
Brother, I'm trying to explain your bias. I'm trying to explain what you're biased. So, for example, when I was explaining the challenges that we've had with representing Rickettsia men, right? You came on and said, this is what Rickettsia men said. I don't know why you're doing that. And I asked you a simple question.
Don't mention that damn lady.
That's the bias. You didn't hear what you said. The only people, and you were actually talking about my conversation with Rickettsia men. You weren't on the phone with me and Rickettsia men. All you're doing is listening to what Reggie said, and you're assuming that is correct. That's a bias, right?
Fine. So, Jabari, do you realize you showed the text messages? They said what I said. Did you realize that, though?
The text messages did not say what you said.
It did. Not verbatim, but it expressed that she didn't want to come in between y'all two and don't play her thing. Don't play her words. Don't do it.
Man, y'all know I can go. I'm gonna go get that nigga. Remember that? I can go get that.
Yep. She said, "Don't play her personal comments."
Right. And then he showed the text message. How is the text message not a personal comment? Anyway, man, let me. I don't even want to. You know what? I'll get him tomorrow. I need stuff to do tomorrow. I'm gonna do this. Here we go.
I essentially said that.
We'll go back and listen to what you said. Because you said a lot more than that.
I did. What I said was you mischaracterized it.
And you only got it from Reggie. You didn't get it from her.
Right. But I heard your side of it.
From me.
Did I say I did? I agree with you. So, Jabari, hold on, Saw. The only issue I really have with you, Jabari, is you don't allow to have a regular conversation, yo. It's always you got to keep going in a regular conversation. That's my only issue with you, bro.
What does that mean?
That means as human beings, we should be able to have a discourse like yesterday with Chuck and them. They actually had a great discourse. You never allow that. It's like you always trying to prove something for no reason. I thought you did a great job in the debate. I told the whole world, I said, that's when I realized you was an actual champion. You ignored all that, bro. You ignored I said all that and got mad because I said Reggie had a good round and a half. That's crazy to me. That is crazy. That's my opinion.
I did not get mad. I just disagreed. I didn't get mad.
Yeah, so you disagreeing that I called you a champion for the first time?
No, I'm disagreeing.
So then why didn't you say ain't being biased?
Come on, man. That's enough.
Is what I disagreed with. I disagreed when you said, yeah, he got you on the canvas in the first one and you had to get back up. I simply said, I don't agree with that. That's what I wasn't angry.
Okay,
I just simply said I disagreed. I can't disagree with you now.
All right. Come on, we're gonna get back to this.
I mean, what's going on?
Yo, hold on.
Hey, Sonetta, why did you call me in the first place, though? Because I had a source, and you playing with me, so I'm ready to go. I don't got time to do it.
Go your source. Get your source.
All right, point blank here. We ain't gotta razzle dazzle the crowd. We don't gotta do none of that. I'm simply trying to tell the people that the big topic went two different ways, which was actually okay. Jabari took the stance of, do we actually believe that the Netta are literal? The people today, basically, right? Reggie went in distance faith.
That's incorrect. That's incorrect.
So go ahead, tell me, Sonetta, watch. In the middle, you telling me incorrect. Go ahead.
All right. His stance was the Netters were not literal. You said he took the stand that we say that the Netters are. No, that's not the topic. Are the Netters literal? Jabari Netters are. No. You said he took the stand that
Jabari shake his head. Like, no, that's not it. Watch. If it ain't that, then who the hell is he talking about? Think the Nets is real. And then why does it matter if Reggie believe it or not? Watch. No.
We say that the Netters are. No, that's not the topic. Are the Netters literal? Jabari took the stance that the Netters was not literal. Reggie took the stand that the Netters were literal. That's what it is.
Okay, but Reggie took the stance. See, I never got the source out.
Go ahead, huh?
I can do my own show. I'm
when
fine.
you start talking.
Nigga can't even breathe with this nigga. If you breathe, the nigga saying something. If you take a breath, and talk for an hour so you can forget.
He's looking bad, He's looking bad.
Right. Hold on. See, we trying to figure out here what was the topic on it. It was straight to the point, but it's different ways you could attack it. Right? It's a Sonetta debate. That's what we do. You have it, it's there. Who can express the idea to bring it home? Right? So you could have looked at it as, are they literal? Meaning, are they literal? But are they literal to who? Because that's why I keep saying, Reggie, it wouldn't matter if it was literal to us.
They wrote it. That's how we have the evidence.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying. So why is it that you didn't do the topic right? You get it? You get how they slight a word you on that? It's crazy. Bro, well, how would you know if they was literal or not? Here we go. Watch how I ignore this. Watch how he play this source. Just pay attention.
It's called speeding a person up, bro. You heard me talk to something that dove in on me trying to give a source. Then you supposed to have decorum and just let me do it.
Man,
I'm not getting like now. All right, I'm out. Now I can do this by myself. I'm good. I'm straight. Go ahead, y'all. Have your day, Jabari.
The reality is that what I'm saying to you, I believe that Ankh is biased, but he at least tries to be balanced. I'm gonna say it again. He tries. I don't think he does a great job at it, but he tries.
I can't underhanded comment. Like, man, get out of here, nigga. What? What you mean I'm trying? Nigga, I ain't trying nothing. I'm gonna call you on that bull crap. I'm gonna call everybody on it just like y'all going. I don't get no passes. Just because you don't agree with me don't mean you hating. Just because you don't agree with evolution don't mean you hating on me. It ain't personal. It's the business y'all think y'all doing.
I don't trust none of y'all with scientific literacy and historical accuracy. So what do you mean, bro?
But the challenge is now. See,
you gotta stop saying
it. You get upset when you're
Jabari, you're gonna have to stop saying.
You get upset.
No, I'm not upset.
You're getting like a apostle, bro.
I'm not upset, man.
Let me take the word upset back. You take issue when you are talking and I say but and stop because I realize you're still talking. And then when I'm talking, you just put in a whole paragraph and that's supposed to be okay.
So you didn't hear Sonetta to tell me to go, bro. You didn't even hear him say it.
But you stopped. You said, I'm gonna stop.
Because I don't want to talk over each other. I'm trying to be cordial,
I don't want to either. I don't want to either.
Did you hear Sonetta say, go ahead, Unc, and you proceeded to talk? Stop it. Come on, man.
All right, be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Unc, you got the floor. Go ahead.
Right. There's a source that Reggie brought in the first round that Jabari screenshotted and act like it wasn't source. It was.
Now, everybody pay attention to this now. I said during this damn debate, Jabari trying to be like me because he ain't never did that before. Well, I don't want to speak in absolutes. But that's what I do. I capture what you said and I do a little presentation around it in the damn debate. Jabari called himself being slick. He screenshotted Reggie paper and he claimed it wasn't source. Now watch him not deal with that. Watch how he do it, but he do it like a damn Shaolin Temple master. Watch, y'all. I bet you. Watch. Let me go back. Watch. Just watch this. If I'm wrong, yo, if I'm lying, I'm down.
I don't want to either.
Did you hear something that said, go ahead, Unc, and you proceeded to talk? Stop it. Come on, man.
All right, be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Unc, you got the floor. Go ahead.
Right. There's a source that Reggie brought in the first round that Jabari screenshotted and act like it wasn't source. It was Manethos. And I said that right, Jabari, just for you. He used that source. Right? And based on surviving quotations, the Egyptian priest actually wrote the history, and he said it started off with the gods reigning, real, actual gods. And then he said divine beings, real, actual divine beings, right? Spiritual beings. Then he goes to the humans ruling. He actually believed that. He wrote the history and said that, and that's all Reggie brought. I don't know what's the issue with that. You said he didn't source it. He actually did. He did that. He used the Egyptian priests. You know about it. I know about it. So if Reggie only brought that one source, he proved that in that particular time period in the histories, right, that this Egyptian priest, not Unc, not Jabari, not Son of the TV, not the community of skeptics, actually believe that these gods ruled the earth. Point blank. Humans believe that volcanoes is gods at time periods. So I just want to know, why is it that y'all keep playing with Egyptian history? Y'all playing with it like it's y'all, man. The Egyptians don't have a special potion that would stop them from believing, just like the Christians, that gods can be literal at times. So that's all I gotta say, bro. And you can fight over that source and act like that's not a real source, and that's what it is. Everybody in the chat, look that up.
So I'm gonna show you. I'll show you what I screenshot. I'll do that. How about I do that?
Yeah, and how about I show you the source on your screenshot?
No, I have the source too. Please, I teach romance.
That's not what I'm saying, nigga. I'm saying on the source, on the screenshot that you use to refute Reggie, claiming Reggie didn't source the statement that he made. You was claiming yourself to debunk it. You said ain't no source here, but it was. Watch.
Manetho.
No, I'm saying that the source that Reggie brought is on the quote unquote page that you screenshot. You just missed it, Jabari. That's all I was saying. You just missed it.
No. Let me show you. Let me show you what my issue is.
The nigga saying no. The nigga saying no. Hey, Reggie, where you at, Reggie? Reggie, where you at?
I'm here.
Reggie, this nigga, was you even in there, or you missed that, or you walked out?
No, I was listening to the whole thing. I didn't want to comment.
No, I'm saying, did you walk out during that period when he did that?
What, when he rebutted, he tried to rebut and said I didn't have a source?
Yeah.
No, I don't think, I might have missed that, but that was.
Dang. That's why I can't do the no look. No look debate. Like a no look pass, you did the no look debate. That's why you can't do that. The nigga,
yes, I can, because
you can.
The issue is, was my source correct? Not the format of my source.
He didn't argue that.
Did Waddell
say? Listen, yo. He didn't argue that. He argued that although you use Manethos, you didn't source it.
Yeah, that's what he argued. And that was a blatant lie.
But it was a blatant lie. It's a slip up and a misstep. That's why you got to see that and say you're a clown, because here, go right here. That's why we got to deduct points now.
See? Because you got the people, the crowd thinking, oh, he ain't sourced that. See? And he won't even admit it. Watch.
Wait 1 second. Yeah, Meta. I was disrespectful by walking out because I don't respect what he does. I don't have to respect him. I just have to win the debate. You're in the wrong. You're saying the wrong thing. The question is, did I win? Well, the people have to say that. But my point of it is, I didn't think he was saying anything relevant, and we only got 5 minutes to rebut. So I had something else to do. So I walked out the room to clear my head and think about some things about.
Okay, hold on. I'm just saying, don't walk out the room next time, yo, because he did that. That was a clear misstep. Watch this. He gonna ignore it though.
No, because you can all see that he is saying that I did not source it.
Yeah. But you ain't see that doing it. All right, I don't care. Let me keep going.
Yeah, I don't care because he didn't deal with the source. He dealt with saying that I did not cite it.
But that's the sleight of hand to take everybody away from the source itself. The source itself was the victory. They said the gods walked the earth, yo. And Egyptian priests who practiced Egyptian religion, he said, yo, 36,000 years ago, they walked the earth, yo. The gods. And then the spirits of the dead walked the earth.
He said that in Greek.
Yeah.
So that makes it even more literal because it's not Egyptian symbolism. It's in Greek.
No, but I don't, hold on. See, I don't agree with that. The nigga writing in the lingua franca of the time, bro.
Correct.
Clearly he can read Meta Nature. He can write Meta Nature, but he's writing to Greek speakers, so he gonna write in their language. So I don't know.
But no, you're not listening to what I said, please. Because he put it in Greek, it's no longer symbolism.
I don't understand that. That's too complicated for me. I'm telling you, I don't get it.
You don't understand that. Jabari was the Meta Nature is all a symbolism and the natures. Well,
I'm saying I don't understand that, Reggie. I told you that shit. You got me confused.
No, don't be confused. Just listen to me. Underlying Jabari's, my opponent, who I don't respect, his strategy is to say that everything in the Meta Nature is symbolism. But now it's not in symbolism because it's in Greek. So now when he writes it in Greek, he can no longer do the thing, oh, it's just divine symbolism. No, he's writing literal statements in Greek. I'll stop. If you don't understand it,
I understand it now, but but my point is, if he wanted to say, if Manethos wanted to say it was symbolism, he would have wrote the shit and said it.
Correct.
That's my point. See how simple it is?
Correct. He actually believed Manetho is showing you that he is
right. Because
he's the Egyptian priest.
Because they the first rulers, yo. They the first rulers of Egypt, yo, was the gods, yo. The Neteru, yo. See what I'm saying?
And with an unbroken succession.
Unbroken succession to the spirits of the dead walk. I don't know who the hell died. The Netchers must have died. I don't know how they doing it, but they did it. His point is, you don't believe that. Man, that's scammy. You don't gotta believe that, yo. You showing the history of Egypt. Let me keep going, though. Here we go. Watch.
Before I even show it to you, let me just articulate this.
Why not just show it?
You gotta be quiet.
So see, this is sleight of hand. I asked the nigga to show the source. Watch this. Look, y'all. See, he wants you to forget. Look, see, y'all don't get the tactics. This nigga is a tactician. Look, watch this.
Would stop them from believing, just like the Christians, that gods can be like that's not a real source, and that's what it is. Everybody in the chat, look that up.
How about I do that?
Yeah, and how about I show you the source on your screenshot?
No, I have the source too. Please, I teach from Manetho.
No, I'm saying that the source that Reggie brought is on the quote unquote page that you screenshot. You just missed it, Jabari. That's all I was saying. You just missed it.
No. Let me show you. Let me show you what my issue is. First of all, before I even show it to you, let me just articulate this.
Why not just show it?
You gotta be quiet now,
yeah, see that? See, here we go. Now watch how long it takes.
Download it, brother. I'm just sending it to myself. It takes a moment to do that. because I thought I had it in the folder. I don't see it in the folder. So I just sent it from my camera, and I'll show it to you. I will. One of the things that I want to say is he's making the argument that Tahuti makes.
Y'all should look at y'all cell phones. I'm gonna show you how this go. I'm gonna show you how technical I get. You got to get technical with the pseudos because they scamming. You got to be like a detective, a hood detective. This what you do. You go to your cell phone. You go to the start button. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. Watch this. Let me show you how long it took the nigga to get there.
I gotta download it, brother. I just took. First of all,
Page that you screenshot, you just missed it, Jabari. That's all I was saying. You just missed it.
No. Let me show you. Let me show you what my issue is.
Nigga, his issue was, although Reggie wrote about Manethos, he didn't show where he got that from. He didn't post it. That's the fucking issue. Now, I'm about to start this. I want everybody to get their clocks ready. Let's see how long it take this nigga to get there. Watch, just watch what we doing. Let's see how long it take him to get there. He's hoping we forget. He wants to flim-flam it. He's never going to address it. Watch.
Press the start.
Let me press it. Hold on. Let me get out of here. Let's see. Maybe I could be wrong. All right. Everybody got their thing right? Ready. Go.
First of all, before I even show it to you, let me just articulate this.
Why not just show it?
You gotta be quiet now,
I gotta download it, brother. I'm just sending it to myself. It takes a moment to do that. Because I thought I had it in the folder. I don't see it in the folder. So I just sent it from my camera, and I'll show it to you. I will. One of the things that I want to say is he's making the argument that Tahuti makes. And if Reggie really believes that, I wish I had that quote. I'm going to show it to you later. I'm going to show you Reggie saying that the first king of Kemet was who? Namur. So if Reggie believes that the first king of Kemet was Namur, then he cannot.
Everybody stop. This is another wild ass point, yo. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Damn, Reggie don't gotta believe Manethos. What in the world is going on? It's the most, it's like you talking to an idiot in an insane asylum. Just talking intelligently, but don't make no sense. All right.
Yo, he actually needs medicine. Like, you can't see that this dude does not need medicine, right? I'm not a doctor, but he's a compulsive liar. He's a compulsive liar. He's so off topic. Show the damn thing.
He's not. All right, everybody ready to push their thing. I wanted to show y'all how he keeps saying Reggie don't believe that. He gonna keep saying it though. Ready? Hold on. You gotta get ready. Ready. Go.
So believe that those divine characters ruled before Namur.
It's a fact.
Those two things don't work together. That's like me saying that George Washington is the first president of the United States, but there were 100 people before him. You would say, wait a minute, you are not being clear. I believe that there is every scholar, and I can do this very easily, every scholar will agree that he is speaking in allegory. Who in the world would argue that, let me put it up on the screen, that the first kings of Kemet were divine characters? Who would really argue that?
Right.
The other part that I want you to hear very clearly is that Manetho is writing when? During the Greek period. I have seen Reggie on Sonetter's channel 3,000 times say that he doesn't want anyone to use any sources from that period as a point in an argument. And I know you've seen it too, Ankh. Mm-hmm. So now all of a sudden, it's okay for him to use it, but he's beat everybody up over the course of nearly 20 years who did the same thing.
That doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen.
So there are major problems with what he did.
That's not a
problem. And now,
problem.
let me say to you, the only thing, let me show you what he's saying here. I'm going to show it to you right here. I have the screenshot now. And I know that all of you will be able to find very easily where Reggie actually disagrees with what he said. That's the other thing that y'all aren't acknowledging, that we know now that Reggie doesn't agree with what he said. I'm going to show that here because some of you were not at the debate didn't see it. Okay, so this is the source, right?
No, right there. No, right there. Waddle, 1940.
Now you see how you just did that?
I'm showing you the source.
If I say but and stop, you go, oh, you're going to interrupt me.
No, Jabari. Jabari, the source is right there.
Right?
Jabari,
but you can say sentences.
Jabari, go ahead,
That doesn't make sense, brother.
Yeah, how you doing it?
That doesn't make sense. And then you say, why can't we have a conversation? But then when I say but and then stop because I realize you're still speaking, now that's an interruption.
Wait, Jabari, you just went 3 minutes straight.
Yo,
you just went 3 minutes straight, though, bro.
Come on, brother. You gotta stop.
I'm one of the people that was in the debate, Unc. I'm supposed to have more time. I have not had a chance to talk about what happened in the debate. You know that.
Go ahead, Jabari. Go ahead, Jabari.
So I'm going to tell you something really honestly.
I said,
this is the best source that Reggie used.
Now it's the best source that Reggie used.
In many other places in the debate, he will make an argument and simply put the name and the year, and he doesn't show anything that person wrote. This is the best one that he does. And I still take issue with it. So look at what he wrote. He says, Manetho, a high priest, writing in Greek for a Hellenistic audience, by the way. He said, he puts it up here. He would never let anyone else do that. You know this. Composed the Egyptiaca using temple records, although preserved through later epitomes, blah, 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 blah. And then he writes from Waddell, 1940. 1940. Right? Waddell, it's on my phone. Waddell is actually the person that translates the Egyptiaca into English. That's what he's referring to, right? So he shows you the Greek, and then he shows you this. The first man or god in Egypt is Haptiasus, Ptah. These were the first to hold sway in Egypt. Thereafter, kinship passed from one another in succession. This is the best one that he gave. None of the other sources he gave were like this. Not a one.
Problem.
And I'm going to say to you, my issue here. Now, wait, before I even say that, let's read this one. After the gods, demigods reigned for 1,255 years. Then followed the rule of spirits of the dead and demigods for 5,813 years. Are you telling me that Reggie is arguing that the history of Kemet's rulers goes back 10,000 years? Is that the argument he's making?
Nigga off the topic.
Because if he believes that, then he cannot then say that Narmer is the first ruler. That was the point I was making. It is very clear. Don't make me pull a video of him saying that Narmer is the first ruler. Please don't make me do that. You know that that's what he's argued for years. For years. So is he contradicting himself? Very clearly, Manetho is speaking figuratively. There is no scholar that actually has drawn breath or continues to draw breath that argues that this is literal. None. None.
On y'all nigga. He's switching on y'all nigga.
And that still doesn't even deal with the fact that it comes from the Ptolemaic period. Not something that Reggie has allowed in any other conversation or debate. I have seen him rule out the Ptolemaic period. Right? He doesn't even answer it. He's like, oh, that's very late. That's a Ptolemaic period, so you can't use it. Now he's using it. Don't make me pull that quote.
Pull it.
And I want to say to you, this is the best quote that he uses. Now, folks.
But he said,
when you see the debate itself, you'll be able to actually look at what he put on the screen. And you're going to see that very often, just like the Mario Beatty quote, He makes a comment, and then he says Mario Beatty agrees. He gives no quote from Mario Beatty.
All right, nigga. Ladies and gentlemen, this man talked for 7 damn minutes. 7 minutes, yo. Look. And did not address the damn point. Y'all probably forgot what the point was.
Well, the point was he said that I didn't source. Then the point was he didn't like the way I sourced it, right? Then it turns out to be what Reggie believes.
No. The point was he said you didn't source what you wrote. That was the point.
Mm-hmm.
He made no point in the debate. I seen it. See? Now, after I caught the little rat with the cheese, right?
Huh?
Then he says he doesn't like the way you source it, but it's too late, Jabari, because
he says it's the best source.
You told me.
He says it's the best source that I did.
No, that was after the fact. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, we got to keep everything coherent here. End of the debate with everybody watching. And the crowd getting, the crowd trying to see if Jabari gonna come back. He claims to refute you, and the way he refutes you, he didn't refute you with saying the shit that he's saying now.
No.
But let those, writers don't believe he did. No, he said Reggie didn't even source that,
and I don't believe it.
And you don't believe it. I want y'all to know once again. That is not such a thing. I'm going to say this again. He done said it so many times, which is crazy. Reggie doesn't have to believe that the damn Egyptian history starts with some damn gods. Reggie doesn't have to believe that the next succession was the spirits of the walking dead. Reggie doesn't have to believe that the next is the demigods. That's a half man, half god. Meaning your parents is a god, and you're a human, and your mother's a human, and your father's a god. Demigods. Reggie doesn't have to believe. Reggie will pick up at Nama and them, right? Because we when you doing archaeology and all that, right? You know the difference between mythology, bro. Right? Okay, but I'm telling you that in that time period, that particular priest thought it was literal.
That's correct. And he wrote it in Greek for a Greek audience.
He could have explained it was mythology, because they do explain some things that he just said that's mythological. See? But
he actually believed, Manetto actually believed that.
Yeah, he actually believed that. Yeah, but that was 7 minutes, and he never got to the point, and he took it off the screen. I told y'all. Didn't I tell you? See? I told you. It's the trick of shit at super levels, yo. Because at the end of the day, on that page right there, I know y'all see Waddle, Waddle, is sourced right there. But in that damn debate, that man said Reggie didn't source this. He did. He just said Reggie wrote all that and then put that source there. And then by the time I finished beating him up, then he started saying he ain't sourced it right. Because I had to say, yo, why you do that, bro? Why you missed the whole? Watch this. Look, I stays on him.
Then he says Mario Beatty agrees. He gives no quote for Mario Beatty.
Of course, Of course he did. You don't think the man gave quote for Mario Beatty? Let's see, Reggie. Did you give a quote for Mario Beatty?
Absolutely.
Was you that crazy not to give a?
Yeah, he's a compulsive liar.
Compulsive. Hold on. Let's see if Reggie didn't give a source. Hold on. Let's see, man. I want to see. Maybe Reggie just was tripping. Let me see.
Let me see here. Yeah, this ain't the paper right here. This is the okay. I see you putting all that. I don't see the one where you got Theophile banging all them on there. Let me see. Now that's the last round. Hold on. That's the last round. The meta category is graded in a graded inventory of beings. The same article defines nature as a collection of terms indicating gods, distinguishing from other gods like spirits, kings, and queens. You give a source right there, right here. That's the third round. The core claim. And he tell you what type of sources he doing, APA style, right? Philology. The language treats the netta or neteru as ordinary count nouns of beings. The Egyptian grammar reference explain the singular, dual, and plural of nouns and teachings. God damn it. Where am I at? Let's see. The priests, let me see, teachings, the materials show religious titles, like the hymn, I guess, hymn nature, the priest serving the god, the god consort. The nature functions as a noun and genitive. All right, bibliakia. What was this? Bibliotia? Alexandria. All right. These are all the sources for that. All right. Then hold on, philology. The Greek theos equivalent nature corresponds to the Greek theos. L state explicitly notes that there is a collection terms indicating the gods. So what point was you trying to prove right in ancient Egypt, which is the exact corresponding to the Greek theos? Why was you making that point right there, Reggie?
Oh, because in Greek, in a Rosetta Stone, it's theos, and that's how Champollion found that theos is nature.
How is it relevant to the topic? Just wondering. Likewise, points he different as the last collective term for demon. Ain't priestly title, him nature, the cult. Did you hear what I said, Reggie?
Yes.
Yeah, why did you thought it was just curious?
Because Manetho, right? Because in a Rosetta Stone, when they was deciphering the meta nature, they wrote when they saw theos in the Greek, and they saw nature in the Dumatic and in the Medu nature, they realized that they was talking about God. So there's equivalence. That's why I said that.
All right. See, overviews. The Egyptian religion emphasizes that the gods inhabited the bonded cosmos and receive cult from temples and individuals. The Shesh Meta Nature, all ancient Egyptian offerings. Okay, religion and the gods, ancient Egypt, Australian Museum. And what was the purpose of that for?
Let me listen to that again.
What you got, right? Can you see the screen?
It's small.
It's the worship and the
Yeah, I'm proving that it's literal. So because of the worship,
because the worship and the offerings, is that why you think you make it worship?
right? That's how they realized that it was that they were worshiping what? They was worshiping the netters, right?
Okay, so like in traditional African spiritual system, when they bring the plate, because they really think the spirit's gonna get it. They think it's literally ancestor. All right, so maybe they think a spirit can be. Okay, let me see. The blessed dead are said to exist with the gods, transfigured spirits, and the duat. Reference on the Egyptian religion notes the gods usually lived in heaven or in the netherworld, and that the dead interacted with them in the afterlife. And you say that too? This is just spooky.
Yeah. Well, that's what they believe, but a source. So let's go down to see Manetho and Mario.
Scholar traditions. Yeah, right here. That's all I see. I don't see. I see Manetho's Greek historian.
Yeah. Another round I did.
Yep. A Delphi banging on the hill, Chronos, Son, demigods, heroes, Anubis, the length of reigns. It say this treats the gods as demigods, as real rulers in the time inside the historical schema.
Yeah, that's where you can find it. It's
All
source.
sourced up.
Sole source.
All sourced up. Whitell, you been had that on the paper, but that's the notes he claimed you should have. Well, here's the notes. You'll send the video. He don't got the note. I said he do. He did not. Well, here's the notes, ladies and gentlemen, for that. All right, because he claimed he didn't have that. I mean, of course, you don't think because he ain't Reggie. I don't even think he wouldn't have known. Modern claims that nature were never literal, but only symbolic and abstract forces are not merely supported. It say they are directly contradicted by the clear surviving priestly sources from the late indigenous Egypt. It say the issue is not modern metaphysical validation, correct, but ancient ontological commitment as evidence in primary text. The two high priests, Pateris, Manethos,
Yes.
right independently, different languages.
Osiris. Pet means sky. Osiris.
Osiris. Okay, writing independently in different languages and cultural framework present the nature demigods and transfigured spirits as adjective, am I saying it right? Beings embedded within the historical, political, and social reality. All right, historical divine kingship in Greek. Egyptian high priests in Greek, Hellenistic audience composed Egyptica using temple records. All right, perceived later and see Africanas. Let's see, yep, that's that source right there.
But he's saying I didn't have any sources. Okay. Well,
I'm reading all of that, the political and historical term, not metaphysical abstracts. Combined with precise reality. First of all, y'all can put that in ChatGPT and a motherfucker going, excuse my language, they're gonna tell you that Manethos thought that those gods was real and that was their history. But anyway, it's super source stuff. All this, you didn't have no sources though. You did a whole thing on that. The end of Jabariism. Yeah, that's crazy. You ain't said you had, and that's just the third round. That ain't the.
Hey yo, do you mind if I can show Exhibit A?
What you trying to play that video?
I just want to go back to kind of just.
Just answer the question.
Yeah. But
the video saying what?
Yeah, the one video I showed you before, because I didn't show it on your platform, so I'm not. I don't know if a lot of the brothers and sisters are familiar.
But I didn't understand your point when you did show it though.
I'm gonna break it down. I'll break it down. But I don't know if Reggie was done. I don't mind waiting until brother Reggie is done. So.
No, I'm done. The fact is that Jabari is done.
Hey, good looking out, Reg. Let me just show this right quick. So let's go.
Right. He lied. He lied to you all, saying that I didn't source anything. Then I have a best source. Then I show this in a debate, right, with my sources. So once you start lying, he lied on Manetho, and so with Dr. Mario Beatty, I clearly sourced it. I wouldn't do that. That would be dangerous.
Yeah, you got that. You ain't had to do that. You right? All right, man. You just want to play this video? Why did you want to play this? So you just strike my channel, huh? This is what I'm gonna do. Hold on, bro.
I can call it fair use. If you don't want me to show, I don't necessarily have to do it. I just wanted to.
Go ahead. And what does this prove here?
Well, we getting ready to see.
Go ahead. Let's see. Man, hit the like and subscribe, man. 100,000 in the building, man. It's late night, man. Hit the damn Cash App. Start playing, man. Let me drop this Cash App too, man. It's starting to get good. Haha.
So he's a compulsive liar. That's what I want people to know. He's just a compulsive liar.
He be flaming, yo.
He's well. This is what I would say.
Just play the video. You ain't never tell me what you was trying to prove, though.
Well, let's hear it from himself. Can y'all see my screen?
Yep.
Each day, a Camite would begin their day by reciting what are known as the 42 negative confessions of Ma'at, by saying that they weren't going to do certain things during the day. And then they'd end their day by saying that they had not done those things. And if they had, they would ask for divine forgiveness at that point. And so Ma'at.
Yeah, stop. Yeah. Yeah. So you saying it's got to be little to ask somebody for forgiveness?
That's the whole point. See,
Oh,
here's the thing here. Here's the thing here. I think
you gotta believe something real about them. Something is something, yo. But
exactly.
You know, I think the difference between literal and real, though, right?
I'll be quick too. I'll be quick too. So
you know that, though, right?
Yeah. So here's the thing here. We just have to trace Jabari's origins back. Jabari origin started off as far as what? Being a Catholic. Is Brother Omar right or wrong?
Yeah,
thank you. I just want people to know that even though sometimes I may say something, one thing I won't do is lie on somebody. You know what I'm saying? We do have to have, somewhat integrity up over here. But here's the thing here. Jabari origin starts off as being Catholic. And then coming into the Kemetic spirituality, what he says is Kemetic spirituality of things, but it is very religious. So the thing is, because he has a dislike from his original origins as being a Catholic, as far as Bible, he has so much of a dislike from it that he tries to separate himself so far from it, but he doesn't even realize as he tries to separate himself as far as he can separate himself from Bible or anything like that, he brings himself even closer to it, because guess what? Y'all heard what he just said. He said he said when you talk about Ma'at and you deal with those confessions and things like that, as being the average Kemetic citizen, if they did things that led themselves astray to where they didn't actually follow those things, at the end of the day, what did he said they would do? He said that they would pray and ask for forgiveness. So here's, like I said before, the not the $1 million question, the $1 billion question is, if they're praying and asking forgiveness to something, who are they praying and asking forgiveness to? Is this something that's literal? Or is it something like, I'm gonna pray to a principle, and then because I'm asking a principle, praying to it and asking the principle to forgive me, can I be forgiven to something that's not tangible, or is it literal? So I mean, the gig is up on Jabari. You know what I'm saying? And like I said,
reason.
He.
So let me ask you this: as a practicer of Judaism,
he's trying to separate himself as far away from Bible as he can. But
no. Do you think
demonstrating himself is trying to separate? He's even getting closer, because guess what? He just said that they pray and they ask forgiveness.
Yeah, that's so crazy. But do you think they do it to separate themselves from Islam, Christianity, Judaism, since y'all do believe that things can be literal, like the God walked on earth literally? So you think he's trying to say is I think it's a way of trying to say that the Africans didn't do it that way, that they just had culture and principles. When truth, they had belief just like everybody else.
No, they had Unc. I heard what you said earlier, and I couldn't even put it more better than what you said earlier.
Yeah.
So I heard directly what you said earlier, and this is what you said. You said, so this is what I want to propose to Jabari. Y'all trying to act like the Christian and the Hebrews, because they had gods and certain things. Y'all trying to act like they spooky. And it's when you're dealing with the Kemetic culture, having damn near every similarity that everything that represents a religion.
It is. They did have a religion. That's what's crazy about
it. Yeah. And when you apply religion to it, it ain't no goddamn concept. It ain't some garbage principle. No, they're actually praying and worshiping these deities, asking for forgiveness. Who concepts can't forgive you. So it was absolutely religious. Now I have some other footage too, but
we'll do that tomorrow.
I might just have to save that for another day.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow.
But
hey man, hold on. Let me get this cash up out there, man. Show some love going out the door. Everybody, right? Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody from coming through. Oh, what tangle we practice to deceive. Closing notes. The point I think I want to make very clear here is that when presenting information and sources using anthropology, using the works of anthropologists and Egyptologists, they will debate over whether Manethos actually thought whether it was literal or not, right? They go back and forth on it, right? But the consensus on the issue is that he thought they was literal. Now, from an archaeological standpoint, they can't verify Egyptian civilization 36,000 years ago. So they relegated it to mythology, ladies and gentlemen.
That's correct.
The same way they do with the Bible, nigga. They can't find the flood, the Noah. They relegated based off of science, and none of that make no sense, right? This mythology. And let me tell you why things are relegated to mythology. Things are actually relegated to mythology because the traditions are dead. Now, when we deal with scientific claims, we know people can't rule for 10,000 years and all that. We know that gods don't walk the earth, man. That's a belief. We get that. But don't tell the damn Christian that they don't believe that damn Jesus Christ walked the earth, then died, and came back again. They believe it. So thus, the Christians believed, the Africans believed, humans believe. Man, I appreciate everybody coming through. I ain't gonna let Reggie say nothing. Reggie, you should be smoking your cigar. We're not listening to the foolery, bro. Good job, right? Appreciate what you did, yo. Knock that sheen off of him.
Oh, he's a compulsive liar. He's a compulsive liar. He spends everything. He wants more time.
He's a great
shut up. He won't shut up, yo.
I know, yo. It's got. Hey, yo, you see him stay away from the source, the thing, though? He stayed away from that, yo. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I might have the bonus for y'all. Let me give y'all a bonus. I'm gonna give him a bonus. Watch this. We got the fighting on this one. Look, let me give y'all the bonus. Look. Hold on. Got on my damn nerves. I was like, man, show the sauce. Hold on. Let me see.
He does that with many people in the debate. That's why I'm saying he doesn't have a source. You can't, and he doesn't even give us a page number. You can't just simply put the person's name and then the page number. And I want to say to you very clearly, I write scholarly. Say to you very clearly, I write scholarly. Want to say to you very clearly, I write scholarly.
I'm on a live.
That's not how this is done. I write scholarly.
A writing sample from your master's
very
degree.
Clearly. I write scholarly. That's not how this is done.
When you see him again, ask him, can we see your master's your master's final paper? You write scholarly, right?
Hold on. He tripped.
That's not how this is done. When you do that, then there's an end note. that explains why you said that person.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all just seen the end notes. Were they not the end notes, Reggie?
This is not a scholarly paper. This is a debate.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't have to do that. Yeah. He framed the whole rule book. You got to do it this way, but he can just put the page number on the slide. Man, right. He got me for a second. See how
he got a lot of people.
Yeah, hold on. It's the debate thing. I just got.
There's no end note here.
I'm not writing a paper. I'm putting belt to your ass.
He got you writing a scholarly paper. You say, nigga, I'm just, instead of making a slide, nigga, I'm writing some ideas down and showing you what I saw.
Did he write a scholarly paper? No, he wrote. Fucking, what's he talking about? He's a compulsive liar, yo.
Yo had this thinking you was writing a scholarly paper.
All of a sudden, I'm right. He's delusional, yo.
Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Did that man just act like Reggie wrote a scholarly paper for the debate, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you again. That man just made you write a scholarly paper, yo, and said you ain't sourced a scholarly paper. Little unbeknown to Reggie, Reggie didn't write a scholarly paper. Reggie wrote his ideas down on the paper for the debate and gave you a source.
That's all I did. Right? Nobody triaged his bullshit.
I quit, yo. I give up.
He's delusional.
Hold on. Now, y'all do know why he's making this all up. He's making it all up to get out of the idea of Reggie actually sourced his ideas.
Yeah, he's doing that.
And me feeding it to him for a while. Hey, PA, you don't gotta put them. I'm fighting back and forth. I should say, nigga, he ain't write a scholarly paper. Nigga, he just wrote a paper and put the sources on that you claim he ain't had no sources for. And then you go down in the paper that you wrote and you go into detail about Manethos. How about that part?
Yeah, those are my notes in a scholarly debate. He's a compulsive liar.
Oh, man, yo got you with that.
So what I did was give you all a lesson on what you can expect from Jabari if you ever debate him. But nobody listens to me, right? This is what he does. He gets technical on you, acting like he's done something that we've never seen. He can't talk about his scholarly papers or any of that bullshit until he shows us his scholarly paper. Now, we have one little book, 7 White Lies. Who would write a scholarly paper called Seven Little White Lies? Huh?
I don't know. Let's go.
And in a debate, what you really should see is something like this. Let me show you the difference.
So you're not going to let me address that, though?
No.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later. No problem.
Right.
Hey, good job, Jabari, in the debate, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you,
brother.
Appreciate you. I just got to.
So y'all know what I was trying to address. I was trying to address Jabari screenshotting Reggie work and claiming that he didn't source it. That's what I was fighting. Look,
I got to go. No problem.
Before you leave, Unc, let me say this to you. I've said you're biased. I don't agree.
And he won't let me leave. He won't let me leave. But he won't talk about the thing I want to talk about, but he won't let me leave. He won't talk about what he want to talk about. He's trying to convince me off of it.
Agree with everything you did. But please hear I'm saying I think you're trying to be fair. You did try.
Thank you.
You did.
Thank you, bro.
I don't want you to hear just the critique. Right? I'm critiquing you, sure, but not just the critique. Because I don't want it to make it seem like I'm just trying to beat Anka. Because I'm
the reason why I said no to my brother Unc is because they had a whole goddamn war going on yesterday, and they didn't allow Jabari to get his point across.
Right.
Today is Jabari's turn to get.
I agree, brother. I agree. No problem.
That's a fact.
No problem.
Actually, what I mean when I say he's not showing sources.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, we just said no. Why'd you go past that? The source was on the page, Jabari. See what I'm saying? But let me go.
Yeah, that's a poor sighting. It's
okay. Now they changed it as a poor sighting. What are y'all doing, man?
I showed both of you. I showed both of them.
Now it's a poor sighting.
But then he says that this is the best This is the best
This is the best way
citation
to
that I
do
get.
it. Look, put a page number right here. What the fuck kind of is that? APP or Jabari? What the fuck kind of sourcing is
Yeah,
that?
page 3. Oh, that's page 3 of his slide.
Huh?
That's page
What?
3 of his slide.
That's the
There's
page
no
3 of the
source
book.
there.
That's the
There's no
page 3 of
source
the book.
there.
What
Oh,
style
page
is
3.
that?
Yeah, what
Yo,
format is that?
I don't,
What fucking format is that? Huh? What the fucking format? Yo, he's a compulsive liar. And
hey Reggie, have you ever seen format like that?
no, I ain't seen no fucking format. Get the fuck out of here. We don't know if it's page 3.
Hold on. Let me see, yo. Did he have a serious look on his face? Let me see.
Look, gods were forces of nature, the sun
Wait.
and the moon, right? The eyes of the creator. The sun rode his way across the sky in 2 boats, Matei. Now we have a quote. Becoming stronger. That's all in the morning. And Simket, another quote, becoming weaker. That's what you're quoting? In the evening, the sky goddess swallowed the sun at night and gave birth.
You trying to prove that that ain't literal right there. The book is that's the book. Anyway, hold on, watch this, y'all. Y'all missed it. We fell into this. Look, that's what he did. Look.
I agree. No problem.
Yeah, that's a fact.
No
So
problem.
Can I
That is a
show you
fact.
actually what I mean when I say he's not showing sources?
No
So
problem.
Can I show
That is a
you
fact.
actually what I mean when I say he's not showing sources?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, we just seen it. No, why'd you go past that? The source was on the page, Jabari. See what I'm saying? But let me go.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
a
wanna
poor
read, yo.
sighting.
It's on the page,
Oh, now it's a
Jabari.
poor sighting.
See what I'm saying? But let me go.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
a
wanna
poor
read, yo.
sighting. It's a
Okay,
poor
now
sighting.
they changed it as a poor sighting. What are y'all doing, man?
I showed both
Yeah.
of you. I showed both of them.
No, he showed the source on the page, yo.
But what
He
I'm
said he did
trying to
source.
say,
Now, look, it
wait,
snuck
listen
back
to what
on
I'm
it.
saying.
That source snuck back on and he took it off. Look, y'all. Look, watch this. It's gonna sneak on there. Look, it's gonna fall on there real quick. The spirit of the ancestors came back.
See what I'm saying? But let me go.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
a
wanna
poor
read, yo.
sighting.
Watch this.
It's a
Okay,
poor
now
sighting.
they changed it as a poor sighting. What are y'all doing, man?
I showed both
Yeah.
of you. I showed both of them.
No, he showed the source on the page, yo.
Look, right there, see? The ancestors showed it real quick. He ain't mean to show it. Watch, he gonna take it off real quick. Look.
What I'm
Said he did
trying
source.
to
Take
say,
it back off.
wait,
Look, hold on,
both
right,
of them.
right.
Now they changed it as a poor sighting. What are y'all doing, man?
I showed both
Yeah.
of you. I showed both of them.
No, he showed the source on the page, yo.
But what
He
I'm
said he did
trying to
source.
say,
That
wait,
shit
listen to
quick.
what I'm saying. Listen to it. First,
He took that. Hey, Reggie, he took that motherfucker off quick, didn't he?
Yeah, he took it. Yeah. So
I didn't mean to put that back up there.
he's a compulsive liar, yo.
I didn't mean to put that back up there. I might have to explain that it was access source on that page. Say Waddle.
so I said that's the best source he gave all night.
No, but you said it wasn't source.
That's
all
why
right.
I took a picture of it.
Okay, no problem, brother. I'm gonna let you have your day.
Let me
So
see.
that is right.
A picture of it.
Hold
he
on.
gave all night.
No, but you said it wasn't source.
That's
all
why
right.
I took a picture of it. He gave all night.
No, but you said it wasn't source.
That's
all
why
right.
I took a picture of it.
Okay, no problem, bro.
The picture of it because he said it wasn't source. Now we realized it was source. Reggie, did you hear that?
I hear it. Yeah.
He double, triple talking. Instead of just addressing, now I made a mistake right there. No. Watch this. Listen. Look. They be playing, yo.
Wait, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to it. First of all, I said that's the best source he gave all night.
No, but you said it wasn't source.
That's
all
why
right.
I took a picture of it.
Okay, no problem, brother. I'm gonna let you have your day. So that is right. Nope, I'm gone.
Wait, listen. So let me show you what I mean.
You still
right?
me.
When I'm saying that Rojana Mosjov agrees with my position, I actually write what she wrote and the page. Here's the book.
Yeah, but
so that you can say, wait a minute, I don't think that.
What'd you say?
That's not a proper source.
Right, that's just any kind of put the book down, put the page. So that's just
Where's the year? Where's the year?
Right, it's just anything.
Where's the year of the book?
That's the point. But I'm saying is he can't make the rule though. My point is that you can't find that academically nowhere. But yet he want to judge Reggie on the academics on why it ain't a source because it was poorly sourced. But you can throw the fucking book up there and the page number right there and think that's slick. He made it his own way to source a slide.
Yeah.
You feel me? That ain't no different than what Reggie did. But at least Reggie showed the source, right? Put the data of the source, and then write it in some notes. Went even thorougher. But the point is, that man's not the authority on making up damn sources for debates. And to make it seem like the Reggie thing is wild, and that's why he won the debate, is what I'm trying to tell y'all right there. I'm gonna say this real slow for y'all. He act like Reggie ain't had no sources because Reggie didn't source it properly. Because the way you source an academic paper is like this. But Reggie didn't write an academic paper. Reggie wrote a script for the debate and gave you a source and then had notes on the source he gave you.
That's it.
So why would he act like Reggie wrote an academic paper? Because he's scamming, that's why. And that's why Reggie lost the debate, because he didn't properly source it and he wrote academic. He didn't write a damn academic paper. Watch this. Let's keep going.
That scholar agrees with you. Or, yes, that's a good source. And that's what I do throughout the entire debate. Here goes E.A. Wallace Budge. Can you see I wrote exactly what he said and the page?
What edition?
Yes.
This is not, I'm not writing a scholarly piece, but even if I was writing a scholarly piece, there would be an endnote. He had no endnote in what he did.
No, but where's the
he
edition?
knows that.
What edition? Where's the publisher?
Right, because he just made up a way. He ain't got all that. Because he just
he ain't got the publisher. He ain't got it in Chicago style, and he don't have it.
That's the Jabari style, nigga. Put the picture of the nigga on there and put the page number and cop. We don't know if that shit. Anyway.
Submitted that to the jury.
Did the white guy got yellow teeth? Is that yellow teeth? Did he put a guy back? Is that a gold front on him?
Yeah,
hey, they got a gold front.
The fact is that we're supposed to squint to see the book.
We got squinted.
Right, we got to squint to see the book, right? We see Eric Hornig, right? Top Egyptologist, right? But we don't know what edition. Sometimes people, like Budge, goddamn Budge got like for the book of the Purdom Heru, the book of the dead, he got like four or five
cherry picker. He a cherry picker, pick a cherry off the picker tree. Peter Piper picked cherry chicken picky.
Journal that he submitted an article for, they would have refused it. So we have to stop acting like what he did is the appropriate way to cite.
See that, all that, yo.
He didn't cite anything. He didn't cite anything.
How did he turn that? Wait, Reggie. Oh, let's go back. He's saying Reggie lost because Reggie didn't properly cite a source. Nigga, he didn't write a damn scientific paper. He didn't even write an academic paper. He didn't even write a scholarly paper. He wrote a motherfucking script for the debate. And he gave sources for the pieces that he was talking about.
Right, but what does it say? Like Brian Russell says, where in this slide says that the Neteru are not literal?
I don't know.
There's garbage in there.
I don't know, man.
Right?
The abstract.
What does it say is not literal?
Even no, he never bring a source to just make it say it's literal or not. He never do that. That never occurs. Nowhere in here do we got somebody saying this is not literal. Let's keep going. Let's see. I think I jumped back in, or he might just beat me down to his level and made me quit. I probably quit. Let me see. Got tired of it. It took too long. He wouldn't address the point. You see how he never would address the point, yo? This is what I'm talking about. He would not address the point of the mistake he made when he screenshotted Reggie's script and said it wasn't no source there in the action. Well, he won't address it. He just won't do it, yo. No, 10 minutes to talk. He won't do it, yo. This is what frustrates me. Let's see. Will he address it? Let's see.
He knows that. He couldn't have submitted that to the journal that he wrote for, that he submitted an article for.
Why is he framing that? He wasn't trying to write something, submit to nothing. You don't hear that again?
He's
Reggie,
a compulsive liar.
Reggie, see what he did there, Reggie?
Huh?
See how he did that? You got to get him on that next time. Next
time. I don't speak to them. I don't speak.
No. When y'all on the live, you gotta say, Jabari, why you keep saying I ain't sourced that shit? Probably, nigga, was the script, yo. What you doing, yo? Why would I submit that to any place?
Right.
Yeah. Hold on, let's see.
They would have refused it. So we have to stop acting like what he did is the appropriate way.
He has never submitted anything.
That's not the point.
You have a peer-reviewed book. I mean, a peer-reviewed article that was accepted, right? He's not submitted anything for peer review. So how could he say they would not have accepted it?
He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know, would he?
No, he wouldn't know. That's the point.
He wouldn't know. But I tell you what I do know. What I do know is he up here capping right now.
He's the worst.
He's capping. Wait a minute, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, the capper. What is this? What is this? The high priest of Cap. He's definitely the high priest of Cap. Hold on. I'm gonna get back. Hold on. We gotta get him. Hold on. We're gonna line this up. Let's line it up. Put the line up. Put the line up. Let's line them up. Nope. Let me see. We lining them up because he capping. All right. We're gonna let him talk. Let's see. He's scamming.
To cite. It was not.
Oh, shut up.
And when you all see the debate, because some of you just kept waiting and didn't get to see the debate, you'll see what I'm referring to, right? The rest of you that were there should be able to see that.
Now y'all can see that the nigga wasn't trying to write a damn paper. The nigga was writing a script and he provided sources just like Jabari wrote a script on a daggone slide and put the page number in the picture of the damn book. All right. What are we doing? Why is he trying to make it seem like he did some high level shit? This is some made up shit. I don't know what this ain't. This made it up.
Yeah, he's just talking. He's a compulsive liar just talking.
See how he doing that though, right? I bet y'all ain't know that's how he was doing it. Now y'all see. Y'all really thought Reggie was writing the sky. Y'all, that's funny. Because he made Reggie write a scholarly paper that Reggie never even wrote. He framed that. But the thing is he a priest and why make it up and lie?
He says, wait, we got to get him. He says that he's written scholarly papers.
I don't care about that right now, Reggie.
Wait. To the metaphysical, I want to see his master's thesis. Because you got to write a master's thesis. So his master's thesis would have been on human services, got nothing to do with Africa, got nothing to do with nothing.
I want to get off. I want to stay right here. I want to stay in the pocket.
And I see someone typed in the chat, but it was a source though. I'm saying that he did not properly source it. He did, but it was a source.
What is the proper way to source a script for the debate? Present the source. He not only presented the source, he actually had some notes on the source and gave you more sources for the daggone source. He did all that. How is that not just good enough of a nigga putting the page number on the daggone slide in the book and a dude with gold front teeth? What? Man, he played with John in front of y'all face, man.
He did some art. So what we found out, and what we find out is the flim flam. This is the flim flam. Right?
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive.
Do me a favor real quick. I put a SIM card in another phone.
I love the look.
Yo, can you just quickly call me? I want to see if this phone ring. I got a new phone.
I hope it's a real one, yo. You had a popcorn phone for a couple of months. I'm like, what the fuck? But man, you was frustrating everybody, frustrating human beings.
I don't want to talk to everybody. I only got a few.
Don't answer the phone. Hit them on things, shit. But at least be able to get the call from people you might want to hear from. Shoot.
Yeah. I'm just.
Yeah, man. Hold on, I ain't called you yet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out T-Mobile.
It's going where I see. Cause this been a hassle.
Wait. It says no. It's not gonna ring. I gotta set up T-Mobile. So I'll tell you. I'll tell you later.
All right, here we go. Let's keep going.
I'm saying that he did not properly source it. The only one that he properly sourced, or even partially sourced, I don't even think it's proper, is the one he did on Manetho.
Oh,
his whole slide, the whole reason he screenshotted the damn slide was because he said Reggie didn't source the quote. That's why he did it. That's it, bro. Damn. Anyway, line.
That's not something he agrees with.
Whoa,
that's not something he agrees with on Manetho. That's not, or even partially sourced. I don't even think it's proper. Is the one he did on Manetho. That's not something he agrees with.
Reggie, I'm gonna say this again. Reggie does not have to agree with the sources that he's bringing. His sources aren't to prove what Reggie agrees to. The sources is to prove that the Egyptians believed the Neteru was literal. At least some of them.
Yeah, which I did.
And Manethos is an Egyptian priest, literally a literal priest that claims that these gods walk the earth. That's why Reggie made the source, not because he believes it and the nigga just keeps saying it. Make me want to throw my phone out the window. He can't be that wild and stupid.
Yeah, he is.
He's scamming.
That's not something he agrees with. Nobody believes that. He doesn't believe that. He doesn't believe that. Look at the source on Eric Hornung. This is Eric Hornung. Eric Hornung is considered one of the most appropriate, one of the most recognized and respected Egyptologists out of Germany, right? His book was translated by John Baines. Look at how this is a source.
Call me.
What and you have the page.
What edition? Call me.
All right.
That's a source. Edition? Because what you should be able to do as the viewer is agree or disagree with me. By the way, the worst source was when he sourced Obenga. That was the worst one. He makes a comment and then he just says Obenga.
But watch this.
He doesn't show you what Obenga says. And I gave you, look at this. This is my piece on Obenga, right?
Nah, Jabari, don't show too much. Don't show nothing.
Hey, you gotta take it off the screen.
I had so much more.
No, don't show nothing.
Recognize that it's not the way to actually show information in this community, because you want people to actually read the sources. I actually came with a suitcase with all of the books so that if people wanted to see them, they could. You know that people afterwards took pictures of the books. I want you to be able to do your own work. But if I just give you a name and a year, then that is supposed to have other citations. He didn't have those in his piece.
Okay, all right, I'm gone, Jabari. Appreciate you, brother. I'm saying you shouldn't have put that out. I'm gonna gig you on that because I understand about all the sources, baby. I got you. But go ahead, enjoy yourself. Good job in the debate. Good job in the debate.
Thank you.
I appreciate the support.
Which one did you disagree with me putting out? You talking about the one with my slides?
No, the AP. You don't have to have footnotes, bro. I know. I write. I'm in the journal. I'm published. I know how it's supposed to go. So I ain't fighting with you. And the person don't gotta believe the source they showing you. You should not frame it that way.
What?
I do not have to believe that.
What?
You can do that. It's called AP sources. You don't on AP citations. You just don't, Jabari. Come on, man. Okay. This is basic stuff we're supposed to know. But I get your point though. You're saying in the debate, you want people to make it easy for them. I got you, bro. That's not wrong for you to say that. Yeah, you want to make it easy so they can get to it. AP is a little bit hard to get to it.
Yeah, he ain't gotta have no AP nothing because he just was writing the damn script. So I'm all in a rabbit hole. That's called a rabbit hole. The shit that he made, he got me caught up in a rabbit hole. Shit. That's a real rabbit hole. And I guess you do gotta have the end notes. But let me just keep going though.
No, watch this. No. In Chicago style, you can have end notes.
Right.
You don't have to. You don't have to have endnotes. You could just source it, right?
You
If you
talking
say
about
something,
APA, right?
wait. If you say something that you want to say, then that's an endnote, and then you could put it in Chicago style as an endnote. In APA format, you don't have to do that. You do not have to do that, right?
And you definitely don't got to do it on a regular old piece of paper you write. Anyway, man, I told him, but he argued me down. I thought I was right, but here we go. I get it. No problem, bro. What I'm telling you is, I don't got to believe that people believe that volcanoes was God for me to cite the fact that they believed it was God's. I can't believe you keep saying that, but I got you. Enjoy yourself. Appreciate everybody. The support been great this week saying that, but it was God for me to cite the fact that they believed it was God's. I can't believe you keep saying that, but I got you. Enjoy yourself. Appreciate everybody. The support been great this week. Real great. Okay. And I appreciate that. And once again, Jabari, that was one of the best debates since the time of setting them, bro. It just was, yo. Good job, bro. You showed me something in that ring. You showed me you was a champion, and I appreciate you, bro. Thank everybody you. Appreciate right until he got knocked out. Frazier's down. Let me stop, man. Get y'all, I'm out, man.
Thank you. Peace.
Absolutely.
Hey, while we got brother Reggie here, can I ask him to read something for me real quick while he's here?
Nah, brother.
Reggie, break out the cigar. Don't feed into it, brother. Enjoy your
Why don't you stay? Why don't you stay instead of running?
Wait, why can't I? When you asked me a question and Jabari showed 3 songs.
Because it's not your damn debate. That's why you can't do it. And because you ain't even go to the debate, that's why you can't do it. Oh, Shay, who ain't paid for the debate, but trying to bogart, because it's their show, it's Jabari show, that's why. Shit. Youngins is wild. Yeah, man. You know what? Like and subscribe, y'all. It's been a great day for me today. What we see is pseudos are in the midst, perpetrating as professors.
Yep.
Getting degrees from metaphysical websites. Did I make this up? I don't think so. This is a metaphysical website. We just want to rehash the events. The man never addressed the fact that the screenshot actually had the source on it. Some kind of way that turned to, oh, that's one of the best sources he had. I don't think he sourced it right though. Now he went from no sourcing it to not sourcing it right. See how he did that? It's called the sleight of hands. It's called the mumble jumble bumble jumble. It's called the metaphysical degree that he got from the University of Metaphysics and Science.
Yeah.
What in the hell is going on?
Yeah.
What world are we in? Are we in the Mad Hatter? The Mad Hatter. We in the Mad Hatter. Y'all know who the Mad Hatter is? The Mad Hatter. You know who that is? I bet y'all know who the Mad Hatter is. Y'all know who the Mad Hatter is? How much we got the Mad Hatter? The Mad Hatter. Get the Mad Hatter. Is the phone working?
No. It said asking me to choose my network, and it's not letting me. It's not letting me.
The Mad Hatter, yo.
I gotta go to T-Mobile store
That's
now.
the Tea Party upside down. Okay. Everything is the shit is upside down. The Mad Hatter. It's the Mad Hatter. He's the Mad Hatter. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Ah, man. Yeah, man. I can't believe it, yo. That's why I say get out of it, Reggie. You jumped in it for no reason, bro. Nobody does that. Yeah, you must have felt like you kind of lost, huh?
No, I didn't. I jumped in.
Alice in Wonderland. Yep, the Mad Hatter. Go ahead. What'd you say?
No, I jumped in because of the spin. The spin was now it's about symbolic, and he had no slide from any expert. So that's why I jumped. Call me right now, Unc.
All right, got you.
Otherwise, I have to go to the T-Mobile store in the morning.
Let me see. Let me see if it's working. Mad Hatter. Nope. Did you download it? Did you get the text message?
Let me see. New chat. Let's see text messages. No, I didn't get a text message, and that's strange because the text message would be because my connection to my carrier is not working. So I'm gonna have to go and ask them to. I'm gonna have to ask them to go and do me a eSIM, right?
Just go up there. When you get there, you good. Man, I appreciate everybody that came through, man. Mongo Slave, man. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Now you see, he talking about this man didn't properly source something that he was Reggie ain't even write the type of paper. He ain't had to do. He could did the same thing Reggie did. The same thing Jabari did. Put the page number there and put the.
We don't have the addition. We don't have nothing. We don't have nothing.
Reggie, I ain't feeding that. It's a debate, bro. You just bring a source where you got the information from. That nigga made it seem like you was writing a scientific paper and had the sources. AP, you got it. He did that, yo. That was crazy how he did that, yo.
Yeah,
he almost got me. I almost thought you wrote a scientific paper for a minute there. I'm arguing over AP. You like, nigga, I forgot it was just a script. Hold on. This is how good Jabari is. Reggie was like, yeah, I'm writing this for the debate. He didn't say he was writing a scientific paper. He said, I'm just writing it. I'm not even writing an article. I'm writing a script. This is how I want to do it. I want to read it. I was like, what? Yeah, he said, I want to read it. And I'm going to source it. I got my source. I got some notes. That's what I'm going to do. Some kind of way, Jabari had me thinking you wrote a scholarly paper when I know you ain't writing this guy. He faked me out. So if he can get me, he can get y'all. You can't catch him to the game film don't lie. Negroes might lie. White people might lie. But that damn game film don't. Remember that. That's how we catch the pseudos. We catch them on the playback when they talk that talk. See, that's when you can't catch them in real time. They too nice, right? They good. Can't catch them. You gotta slow it down and see what they saying. Man.
And it's off topic. So the whole debate now is how I sourced that I didn't have any sources, family.
It's off topic, yo. I got you off topic, yo.
It's all off topic.
Yeah, he played in between the raindrops real wild, yo. Got you. Yeah, he got you, man.
He got the audience. He ain't get Unc. He ain't get Reggie.
I didn't get me. I seen him. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see him. Yeah, caught him, got him. Put me in the game, coach. I got him.
You in the game and on a high level because, see, after this going forward, Mr. Saze is just done, right? He's just done because he's breaking his own rules. He's the only one to source, but he got trash sources. He got trash sources, and but he's playing it off like he's the expert on everything.
Yeah, he played it. He got it. He bait and switched his head to death.
Yeah, but I got him on a different. I'm gonna do something that you are not going to like. You're not.
Yeah, I ain't like that. Yeah, I ain't with none of that. I ain't with nothing. I don't even want to know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna do something because he's the expert, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What is this? Yeah, I ain't mess with you. I don't know what you talking about. Don't even tell me. Don't put me part of the crime.
No, definitely would not.
Yeah, put me in that. You sound like you about to do something wild.
Hey, yo,
you know what I'm gonna do because I
got a quick question for you.
What's the quick question?
Did Brother Jabari call himself he reconstructs like a reconstructionist?
Yep, capping like a motherfucker.
Well, guess what? I want to see it. I want to see his monkey ass reconstruct his way out of this ass whooping.
He just gonna ignore it, yo, and act like I made it up. I'm hating. Gonna say I'm hating. I ain't hating, niggas. You talking crazy? Telling a man gotta believe gotta believe his source he using to prove the point that the people believed it. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We're gonna go right here.
It's World War III out here. More like Vietnam. Young niggas don't make it. They gone. Take 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. I'm Baltimore. We kill the track. Swinging baseball bats. Now the business. We hunting pseudo. You know how that goes. Niggas double talk. Brains blow. Now the business. We hunting pseudo. You know how that goes. Niggas double talk. Brains blow. Now what about scams? And the lies is told. We know what pseudo do. They play expert. Fake doctor in their mind. I'm killing pseudos. They run it. Now what about scams and lies told? We know what pseudo do. They play pro. I'm an intellectual gunfighter. I'm shooting for the knowledge. I got the stomach for it. Them niggas know it. And I'm not going for it. It's all euphoric. It's all euphoric. I'm an intellectual gunfighter. I'm shooting for the knowledge. I got the stomach for it. Now back to killing pseudo. We know how it goes. Niggas double talk. Niggas double talk. Brains blow. Now back to killing pseudo. We know how it goes. Niggas double talk. Niggas double talk. Brains blow. They talk fooliship. They shooting from their hip. I've been pulled out the blick. I'm quick, Michael Vick. My talk stay slick. I'm loud on the mic. Stay focused. For the people. They talk fooliship. They shooting from their hip. My talk stay slick. I'm loud on the mic. I'm loud on the mic. Stay focused. For the people. Back to the business. Clips full of knowledge. Shooting hollow tips. Ready, equipped. Shooting with aim. You shooting from their hip. Pseudo stay crashing. I'm the more action Jackson. I'm basking. Running in between the raindrops. Knowledge pop, pop, pop. We hunting pseudo. We hunting pseudo.
They knew those niggas couldn't read when they couldn't understand. Would have, as did, alongside him purely. Misreading paragraphs and sentence structures.
Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You playing, I'm guffing. Acting aggressive, bluffing. While you playing, I was hustling. I've been retired cattle rustler. Mills off the muscle.
Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You playing, I'm guffing. Acting aggressive, bluffing. While you playing, I was hustling. I've been retired cattle rustler. Mills off the muscle.
Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Reading comprehension causes tension. I'm top notch, you benching. Them niggas can't read, kill conversation. I'm sitting back embracing constant winds, y'all bitches glazing. Ignorance profound at the forefront conversation.
Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You play them guffing. Acting aggressive, building nothing.
You vote Trump, hating, top debater, knowledge generator, Mount Olympus. We built this, them niggas can't read, gifted. Now I'm pissed, you did this. Shooting, you miss, can't hit this. Your 5th grade reading did this. Book reading, kill this. Now read this, what's up with the fakest?
Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You play them guffing. Acting aggressive, bluffing.
Them niggas can't read, but what's the reason they chose greed over reason over intelligence? I've been relevant, believe me. Lions can't read, feel, penitentiary, but I stay free, stay slick on the John Wick shit, and I'm loud on the mic with that stem grip. Pseudo killing till the day I die. Don't know why. Most get high, but I stay fly. Never less than the guy. Rather stay sober than high. I keep the rocket from pockets. Check the document, been rocking it. Filled all requirements, wild environments. Still pull blicks, shooting that science shit. Them nigga can't read, die and breathe. They smoke, spray weed. They smoking trees, bend knees. It be what it be.
Them niggas can't read. It be what it be.
They die to go to hell.
Now free. It be what it be, never mattered to me. Always could read, yeah, niggas can't read. Yet they breed, kids that can't read. Fill the prisons, just up, cut, running around, doing stick-ups. I'm too quick, pull blicks, stem, hit, staying on that science shit. Them niggas can't read.
Live in America, land in the free.
I keep it on me.
I pull blicks, slick, protection shit.
Stay on that science shit.
Them niggas get what they get.
Them niggas can't read.
It
be what it be. Stay on that science shit. Them niggas can't read.
Them niggas get what they get.
It be what it be. Stay on that science shit. Them niggas can't read. It be what it be. Stay on that science shit.
Protected by the Black Widow. Protected by the Black Widow. Good juju. Bad juju. I speak loud on the mic. Knowledge to the people. I speak loud on the mic. Knowledge to the people. I speak loud on the mic. Knowledge to the people. Where the fuck you been? Bomb little niggas again. We buck the trend. It's been a trend. Poor desert. Eagles again. Never say this line again. Never sipping Heineken. Black Panther riding again. Always on my mind to win. I'm where I'm supposed to been. Black Widow protect me. Feds lose again. Nigga, cheat to win. Dope fiend never win. I speak loud on the mic. Knowledge to the people. Protect the youngsters. We poor desert eagles. Never say this line again. Never sipping Heineken is where I win. Black Panther riding again. When naggers break wild, no slack. I'm cutting like an axe. Kick though can't cut in the tracks. Good juju. Bad juju. Never been in the game but stay crewed up. We answer beepers, can't be tracked, computer hacked. Protect the weaker, don't wear tattoos. But if I did, it be the reaper. Never say this line again. Let truth be where we begin. Christians talking reckless, claiming we born in sin. Capping, let us begin. Pseudo killers to the rescue again. Never tripping. We teaching STEM. Forces those tripping. Choose again to the pseudos. It's always grim. We play to win. God killer again. Always time to defend. Bet the trend. King souls to the king. If I can't, chill and be Ken. Malcolm Finch, those niggas for the win. TED Talk, bitch, walk. Advanced time enough for them youngins. Space age, Africans. Anthony with the space. And yeah, jump, we smacking them.
Man, this was a good one, man.
Yep.
We're gonna look out for the double cross, triple cross, double talk.
Yeah.
Triple double talk, scammy, lammy, bammy, bammy. Be on the lookout for those with metaphysical degrees while playing college professor. It's wild to me.
Oh, I got a
Be on the lookout for the complete foolery Be on the lookout for those who claim an authority and telling you how you're supposed to source something.
Yeah.
When they source the slides. Be on the lookout.
Incorrectly. And then complain about somebody else's who ain't got no publications. No. Get that.
Hey man, this was a hit the button show, man.
Hit the button. Hit the button show. Hit the button, yo. Chasing pseudo, yo. There they go. We killing pseudo though. Hit the button show. Where them niggas go? They running, yo. It's the hit the button show. Where the pseudo go? They running, yo. Just hit the button, yo. Where the pseudos go? They thought the killers putting on a show, though. That's how it goes. It about what you know, and that'll show. But where they go? Pseudos running, yo. Pseudo killers in this bitch.
Shout out to the pseudo killers, man. Shout out to those who think for themselves. Source up or shut up. I'm your host, Bobby Banger. I see you tomorrow. I'm banging. And with that, we out.
Peace to the